think you'll like this. Ah, awesome. Tell you what, Winks, I am in need of some games. I mean, I just woke up, so but I have been looking forward all day to getting home and playing. Miserable day. Absolutely miserable. Got like, I think it must have been like 4 hours sleep, and then it's just going in so annoying. And like one of these teams I deal with, these people are like, they're the sort of people that if you ask them something simple that's entirely their job, they like sigh like it's some big ordeal you're asking. It's your fucking job, cunt. Oh god, really shits me. Alright, anyway, enough of that bollocks. Let's go hunting. Ooh, sick. Whoa. How cool's the styling? Yeah, man, it's fucking awesome. Really cool. Hmm. Oh. Ah, that's cool. I see, yeah, there's one. When you have a clear shot aim. Ooh. Oh, sick. Now shoot the other. Oh, it's from that angle? I see. That's kind of interesting. It like ricocheted. Alright, I got my targets. Let me zoom, please. Zoom. 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 Oh, yeah. Ah, can I cancel? Damn, I want to cancel. I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh well. Guess it doesn't really matter. So good. It's ridiculous. It's so fucking awesome. What the hell? That's a cool as shit shape as well. Top right. Switch leaderboard. Switch leaderboard. Oh! Yes. Well, welly well. It's like, you can close the game now, I've made my point. fucking cool game, man. Holy shit. How fun. I was like top 50 when I played. Guess the Nutters are on it now. Ah, true. Yeah. Oh, it's fun as shit, man. Gas tank shot. Seems good, man. Awesome concept. Ridiculously good. Ah, fuck. I've made an error. I've made an error. When you shoot someone, notice the top left shows what effect score. Ah! Alright, let me try again. Oh yeah, I see him down there. Damn, this is some deep shots. I don't like this. How do I cancel that? Is there a restart? Do you know how to cancel that? Maybe it's in options. Think you can unmark? I just started plotting your route. Ah, yep. 3, 4, 1, 2, 6. Oh, can you do that? I thought it ricocheted like in order that you tagged them in. But I guess you're right. You could make it do whatever you want, couldn't you? I think I got it. 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 Rid it. Did it. Oh no! Okay. That was a mishit. Mishit there. Hit the tree stump, yep. That was all good up till then, I thought it was pretty decent. Oh, the long range, so good. Sound of the title, the fancy... Oh yeah, there's like 1x. Shit, there's a countdown as well? That's a challenge for more points. Ah, I see. Capture path? Time in level, shots fired, moving target. Ah, yeah, head 5, distance, right. So when we load in, what's the burn bullets that hurt? Is the level challenge right? Bullets that burn are bullets that hurt. Right. So yeah, I know what you mean with the mark. I'm just gonna like mark them so I know where they are on the map. Don't need to necessarily shoot them in whatever that order or anything. How sick is the music too? Reckon. Total targets remain at the top right. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Another one in there. Alright, so we've marked 4. Where are the last 2? Is it that car down there? No. Ah, yep. 5. Yeah, there's the last one. Alright, so how are we gonna do this? God, it's so... I don't know, man. The strategy, then putting it all together. Now let's see. What can we see from here? Can't see 5. We can see 3, 1. If I move over a bit, can I... But it doesn't really matter because it's gonna... So I could go boom, boom. Yeah, alright, I know what I'm gonna do. Because it'll go through there anyway. Oh, fuck. Missed. Alright. Let me just start. I thought I could get through to the second guy, but I couldn't. So you got the Challenger? Yeah, yeah, because it went through the flame, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go from the back. I think. Oh. Yeah, okay. I got it. 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 I'm gonna go out and then out this way, kill them all through there, and then back. Boom! So fun. Oh man, the time in level killed me there on the shots fired, true. So you could get like 2 in 1 shot. How did you do on this one? Pretty good, pretty good. I wish I could see, like, click on yours and see, like, your pattern, like how you did it. Like, same with this guy at the first. Like, I wish I could look at, like, you know, how they do it. Jesus. Classic Devolver, man. Always getting on the mad games. Oh, shoot towards the left trees. Why though? Hold the button to move. Oh. Oh, no shit. Whoa. That's awesome. Okay. That's good. Probably discourage this experimentation. Yeah, true. So holding the right, we can change the like elevation and shit. Okay. Oh, we saw all that. We saw all this. It's alright. It's pretty cool anyway. Makes more sense now with the Oh, I need to complete the tutorial. I thought I already did. Oh, I see. Can I kill the bird? You can shoot it. Brilliant. Alright, so we've got one idiot. Oh dear. I've only got 4 on here. Interesting. Alright. Fuck it. Oh. Boom. Oops. One, two, three. I want to shoot this for fun. Brilliant. Now, where's the last one? Oh, there you are, you son of a bitch. Fucking awesome. How good, reckon? That's so good. 14th, I'm 6,529th. Oh, that just takes a picture, okay. Two in one. Gonna die. Holy shit! Two in one, obviously trying to get double hits here. Cheeky puff, yeah, I reckon. Did you watch the Tiger Belly thing yet? Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. Fucking hilarious, yeah. Unbelievable, man. That fucking Jamie Kennedy guy, like Jimmy just completely fucking ignores him. And he just throws his hands up in the air. Fucking cracked me up. He was convinced it wasn't weird. Exactly. And like, I feel like that happens to me constantly. I kind of empathize with you. Because I do that all the time. It's like, oh, fucking whatever. It doesn't matter! That was brilliant there. Where's the last bloke? Oh, I've got them all. Okay. So, what's the strat going to be? I'm going to go 1, 2, out there, and then just hope for the best. And that was so close to being a double. Ah, right. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So cool, reckon. Help! I didn't think that through well enough. Need to plan this out a bit better. Okay, hold on. I think the best may be start at the top and work down. So get our 2 for there. Shoot him. Let me think. What's the best way to do it? You can go up this way, eventually gets there. Pop both of them. Get there. Thing is, I don't know if I'm up there, if I can see down. Let's try. Oh, you son of a bitch. True, there's double there. Okay. Yeah, okay, I've got an idea now, so I'll do... did not plan it properly. Didn't work. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do... We'll have to wait till that guy is up there. And then I can... Alright, so I need to do that last. This one took me a bit too, yeah. It's more and more, it gets more and more full on as like... Alright, so if I wait till he's over there, I can get up into the roof through him. Oh no, no, can you do it? No, we can't. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, god damn it! No! Alright. I could have angled that down actually. Alright, so I'm gonna have to go 1, 2, and then. So that should work. As long as he's there, then I can get back up. Nice. Hey. You son of a bitch. There's a car downstairs. Can use that to kill two. Ah, nice. True. Blow it up. And then shoot two enemies in their glowing weak points to be able to re-aim freely. Ooh. So re-aim freely? The re-aim indicator, you can re-aim. Shoot towards one of the arrows in the direction and then press once during... Wait, what? Shoot towards one of the arrows in the... Oh, right, shoot that and press... Oh, right, idiot. Yeah, sorry. Come on. Jesus. Cool, man. Fuck, I didn't mark where the other bloke was. Ah, he's under there, of course he is. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So after that, through there. So, I don't know how I'm going to get to the bottom guy. Oh well. Let's just see what happens. Nice, got him. This music's so cool. I've actually been at camps when idiots have done this, and it's really annoying. Let's mark these properly. Oh no! So we go boom, boom. Hard to hit those moving ones. Gotta time it just right. Ah! Alright, I might have to just hit the... Yeah. Try go from the other side, I think. Should try that. Oh, crap. Oh, whoops. Should have gone to the... Okay. So go him, and then hit the other two. Oh no! God, the moving targets are definitely harder. Yeah, I love the long shots, it's so good. Damn it! Start on the gas tank of car 3 in time to take 1 and 2 in the same shot. Ah, yeah. Of car 3? Ah, yeah, the one up here. Oh, the one numbered 3. Ah, yep. I might try that later. I'm gonna try and figure it out first. Fuck. Yeah, okay. I think it's... Yeah. I love the thread the needle, it's the best. Makes me feel like I'm a proper sniper man. I think if I go all the way this I can't get any further that way. Go 1, 2, shoot the tank, angle up, shoot the tank the other one. I thought I'd get... Oh, I didn't hit him in the spot. God, it's so cool. It really is. So what I need to do is go on the top, explode those two. 1, 2, blow that up, shoot in the air, shoot that, blow them. Alright, that's what we're going to try. If I time this right... Alright, we're gonna have to try to do it this way, I think. It's literally disconnect the dots, true! Because of the styling, yeah. It makes it really fucking cool, doesn't it? Fuck, you got a good score in this. 6181. I can get a vape, man. I can get another Red Bull as well. Oh, that's it. Awesome. Man, that's such a sick game. Yeah, I'm a fan. That was awesome. Reckon. That was great. Wonder when that's coming out. Oh. I think she crashed. Yeah, so I was enjoying that. I would like it. Oh, come on. When's Face Hand coming out? God damn it. I could really go for a Face Hand type game, you know? Yeah, true. Bellatra, yeah, that was the the card one as well, wasn't it? That's right, that was sick. Slay the Spire Downfall? Oh, it's a fan expansion. Interesting. Oh, absolutely insane. Is there anything on YouTube about like anything on YouTube? 115 trillion. Next first person. Fucking hell. I guess I could just play Neo. I'm just shit at it. Well, same. Hmm. Probably need good eyes for poker. Yeah, I guess like it's a pretty tough. Like I thought it was pretty hard because just making all the hands and shit. Like maybe I should play a bit more of it. Let me give that a go. Have another go of it. God, 115 trillion. That's fucking insane. Fuck off, Wicked. Full version of this, reckon? It's fucking awesome, isn't it? Let's go for it. The builds, yeah. I keep missing on the flush, for fuck's sake. Blah. Fuck, I only just got it. I play poker and I'm shit at it. At least you've got an excuse. At least, you know, you haven't tried and are rubbish. Better than trying your best and being rubbish at it. Enhances 2 selected cards to mult cards. So the Joker in this, it's a wild, right? Can't remember. Nah. Oh, and they just add to the mult. Right, that's right. I will buy one. Ah, up here. Cool. Let's just buy everything, boys. Selecting the big blind will earn some cash. But keep an eye, it has the ability. Discards 2 random cards per hand, true. Play this because we want to. You can rearrange them. Chokers trigger in order from left to right. To enhance them? Oh, I will, sir. Make sure you use your tarot. Yeah. Get rid of all them. Actually, I'll keep the 3s. They can all fuck off. Boo! Can I discard any more? Yes. Although, we could try for the flush. Okay. Oh my god, I am 1 Jack of Hearts off a royal flush. Maybe I can still get it. I can discard them. If I get a Jack of Hearts, ho 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 ho. Oh, I'll keep that just in case. Come on, Jack of Hearts, Jack of Hearts, Jack of Hearts. Son of a bitch! Alright, alright. Very optimistic discarding. True. I'm a gambler, Mike. Permanently gain +1 hand per round. That seems good. There's interest over $10. Oh shit. Okay, well, should have saved my money. Oh well. Discards 2 random cards per hand played. True. I always want to go for the flush because it's so close. I'm only 2 cards off it. It's probably better just to do like that. Discard those. Although it discards 2 random ones per hand. I kind of want a better hand though. Alright, I'm gonna gamble a bit. Nice. You can effectively discard as part of the hand you play. True. Yeah, because you can just like chuck them in there and it'll get rid of them. That's 2 pair and you get rid of the 3. Nice. One off again. It's alright, that'll get me through anyway. Cash me out, baby! Alright, we'll save our money this time. Played cards with odd rank give plus 30 chips. Ah! Oh, I'm a shocker at saving money in these games. Kinda wanna just... What's baseball joker? Uncommon jokers each give 1.5 multi. Uncommon? That's a common, I see. +1 hand size. Oh! I gotta buy it. Can I lock it? Can I lock? Can I lock? No. I'm gonna buy it. It's too good. It's too good. An extra card each hand increases my odds. Oh, I can skip upgrade flush by 3 levels. Yeah. Let's fucking go. Huge. Huge. Choose 2 of any 5 tarot cards to be used immediately. Gives a free Mega Arcana pack. I kind of feel like I should get it. Fuck it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it, man. The wall. Mongoose increases the rank of 2 selected cards and enhance 2 selected cards to bonus cards. 2 planet cards. What the hell is a planet card? I'm gonna grab those 2. Straight levels, level up straight, level up 3 of a kind. Okay, cool. Oh, I can't use any of these? Oh, because I haven't discovered them? No? only letting me use Hermit. Oh, whatever. You need to select the cards you want to affect. Ah, idiot. Oh, whatever. Who cares? Alright, so... Spades... 1, 2, 3... Just trying to get the straight, I guess. Nice, we got it. Use the planet. Yep. I got it. Play the hand. Level up 3 of a kind. I don't have that yet. Yeah. Level 4 flush, true. Getting the extra card makes flushes like really common, I think. Copies the ability of the leftmost joker. Oh, we're trying to save our money here. Let's just go next round. We'll save our money. What's this? Choose one of 2 spectral cards to be used immediately. What is a spectral card? Alright, well, I don't know, so let's use it, obviously. Converts all cards in a single hand to a random suit. Add a purple seal. When discarded, must overrun. Hell yeah! Choose 2 of any 5 playing cards to add to your deck. Oh, fuck yeah. Give me that. The entire deck to the same suit! Yeah! There's so much crazy shit you can do. No wonder people are getting like a trillion in a hand and stuff. Queen of Spades. 1 in 5 chance, 1 in 15 chance. Lucky card. Queen of Spades as well. Plus 11 chips. Plus 10. That's like that. Double Queen of Spades? Yes. Makes sense. First hand is drawn face down. Of course it is. Alright, sort it by suit then. Means that is surely a hand worth playing. Might as well use that, because we got no idea what we're playing. Let's play! Yep, figure out what you have. Yeah. Oh shit, that was not good. Alright, suit. By rank, by suit. Okay, so that must be all hearts. If it's suit. Because that's heart there, it means those 2 must be hearts. That is a random one, but let's just see. Yep, nice. This will be a tough one. Oh, actually, while we do that, need more jokers. Yeah, I got too caught up with trying to save my money. Get the multis going. Yeah, I think that's going to be my undoing. Yeah, I don't think I'll make this unless I get like super lucky. Oh, we got a flush here. It's just not a very good one. We needed a 6 of diamonds and we would have a straight flush. Not what I really wanted. Alright, let's do these and we'll discard the rest. So we don't need much. What do we need? 700? Actually, that's not very good. Still very doable. Yeah, true, true. 2, 3, ah damn, one off again. I think this will get us over the line. Because that's a multi one. Yeah, I think we're cool. But yeah, we need more of these. Otherwise we're gonna get in trouble. I love multis. 40 plus chips for each remaining discard. Card from Jimbo, oh that's full one. Level 2, level up straight. Its interest per $5, even better. I could raise the cap on interest earned to $10, but it would mean I'd have to give up all my money. I'm not earning any interest yet, so... Ah, fuck it, who cares? Let's do it. Deck unlocked. Ooh. Next round. Re-rolls the boss blind. All club cards are debuffed. I think I'll play this one. Try get a bit of cash. I could play triple jacks. A much worse boss blinds than that. Yeah, man, like, even the one that you can't see cards is pretty fucked. It's kind of a shit hand. Boo. Oh, actually, I've got more discards. I'll keep this. Oh, I've got a full house. Idiot. Oh, that's actually not very good because I haven't leveled anything up. Oh dear. Alright. That's not good. It's not good. Oh. If we get a big hand, we might be able to do something, but need like a straight flush or some shit. I'm out of discards. Shit. Think this might be a GG. 4, 5, 6. Need a 7. 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we're done. Might as well get rid of some cards then. Let's get rid of that. Save us, Lucky Queen. Yeah, I don't think so. I think we're in a bit of trouble. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. No. Got nothing. I'll yeah. That was fun. Looks like we found out who the real Joker is. Magic deck. Blue deck plus 1 hand every round. Oh, that's cool. Alright, let's try a different one then. Holy shit. Now that you know how it plays. Oh, really? Ah. Ah, that tastes better. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's nice. That hand, I know, right? Gains +2 malt if played hand contains a 2 pair. Yes, we want lots of those this time. Damn, it's so nice having it super quick. Alright. Level up full house. Level up straight flush. Level up 3 of a kind. Well, 3 of a kind's the easiest one to get, I guess, but let's do full house, let's use that. Upgrade 2 pair by 3 levels. Yeah. Upgrade pair by 3 levels. Yeah. Alright. We could do this. Try and get a straight 2, 3, 4, 6. How many multi are my pants on? +2. Plus 50 chips. Okay, that's actually 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is any? Yeah, that's. I don't know. 6. Fuck! I should have just played the 2 pair. Oh well. Yeah, see that was. Oh. Yeah. You don't need the big hands all the time, you can just play. I've discovered 15 more. Yeah, need to level up your pants, reckon. Yeah, more pairs, more pairs. I'll get rid of these ones, try and get more pairs. That's good. I'll play the 6 to piss it off. Oh, love it. Yeah, that's it. Huh. Plus 80 chips if the hand contains a flush. God damn. I guess that's actually good with 2 pair, right? Because I could get... Yeah. Whatever. What's this one? Gives a free spectral pack. Yes. Smips. 2 copies. Creates a random rare joker. Sets money to 0. I mean, I have no money anyway. Let's just do this, I think. Lose $1 per card played. Okay. Need to get rid of a joker first. Level up full house. I might as well use it, right? Either way. What's this one do? Level up full house. Do have a flush? Yeah, I know we don't. But our flush isn't as good as this anyway. 7766. Let's let the interest build a bit. Is it? 120 chips, fucking hell. Played cards with heart suit, goes for malt. I like that. Pants up to 18, yeah. Currently plus 20, yeah, man. Oh, what the hell? Crazy, look at this thing. Might get rid of this one. Give me that one. The glitch joker, yeah, I like that. I like that. The mouth. Play only one hand type. Okay, pairs. 2 pairs. Oh my god. Pairs on pairs on pairs. Yeah. Let me just check something. No, it's alright. One sec. I thought I left something running. Just gonna get a bull. So how was your what time did you end up getting home out of the bullshit? God, man, I went to the bathroom so many fucking times for like, you know, the old bathroom break. You just like, oh, I just want to fucking be left alone. I was struggling at like 1:30 to like 3. It's the worst like zone. Yep, I hammer the smokos, yeah, definite. Man, I was laughing at that Destiny debate thing. Like the little alerts that they have, like each time one of them gets like a red flag. The way that it's phrased cracks me up. It's like like one of them's like Destiny instead of like diffusing the situation makes a personal attack. And then there's one of the is like, instead of answering the question, he uses smugness to avoid answering the question. Fuck it hell. So ridiculous. Alright, not discovered. Add foil hollow point to a random joker. Ooh. Codes up to 3 selected cards to clubs. Steel card. Creates a random joker card. I want to use that. Fuck you. Shop has an uncommon joker. So many Derry missed an opportunity to refocus here. Yeah. So 80 times 5, but I'll get that as well, won't I? If a played hand contains a 2 pair, does that mean like that would be considered because there's 2 pair and it's like a full house? Actual cards, yep. Don't do that one, do that one. Right. Yeah, it does. That is a terrible hand. That's just horrible. I mean, there is a straight there, but Jesus. Oh, I'm no way I'm playing that. What to keep? That is the question. Keep the suits. Oh, nice, we got one anyway. Hell, that's good. 2 pair means it opens up 4 of a kind, full house. Brilliant. So when you say upgrade your card, you mean like buying these things, right? And you add like multipliers to hands and things. Let's get one of these tarot packs. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. 3 selected cards to hearts. That's a good one. Use the total sell value of all current jokers. Oh, please. Ah, it just gives you that. Right. Creates up to 2 tarot cards. Destroys up to 2 selected. Huh. I kind of want to do this just for the gamble of the 1 in 5 chance and see what a foil, holographic, or polychrome edition is. But like, that is clearly the better card to do. Like, I know that's the better one to do. The fool is too good not to use here. Yeah, alright. Nice. That's what I wanted anyway. Hey! You did it! Nice. Plus 50 chips if played hand contains a pair. All club cards are debuffed. Well, fuck you then. Discard as many as I can. Scores note was what that joke already did. Oh. Oh, right, I see. Right, cool. The fact that they're debuffed. Oh yeah, that's shit. You can't use them, can you? And oh no, we don't want that. Play that. Get rid of it. Oh my god, there's so many of these fucking disgusting things. Oh, thank God for the pairs, I tell you what. I mean, there is a flush here, but... Flush, yeah, level 1 trash. Queens... Blast. I can't discard. Oh, praise be. Oh, I already had some anyway. Queens and kings. That should be enough. Does the magician I've never been able to hit the use. Enhances 1 selected card into a lucky card? Like, I don't know how to use it. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah. Alright, well, I guess, like, I don't know, make a queen a lucky card? One card into a wild card. Can be used as any suit. Oh, we'll do that then as well. I don't know if it stacks like that. I hope so. Forces one card to be always be selected. You son of a bitch. That's alright, we've got pairs anyway. So... Shit. It's not enough! Fuck the 5 off. Oh, thank God. Hey! How good is it? Oh, I want more. I think we go a new run. And another vape. More vapes! More runs! Different deck, maybe? Oh, look how many different decks there will be! Amazing. Ah, cool. Alright, be right back. Go to the bathroom and shit. Look at this. Oh, alright. Let's have a look. How do I get out of this? Alright, whatever. Just want to turn the sound down so I can listen to it. Options.
Oh, the 3 didn't count! Oh, darn it. That's a lot less chips.
Oh, what the hell?
Only
Again.
a few billion, you know. Better than my last run that I just did
What
today.
the fuck?
You know.
What the
just
shit?
Casual.
Fuck off! What? Dude! What?
Only
Fuck
9 billion.
off!
How am I gonna pay my debts with 9 billion?
Amazing.
Darn
So
it.
good. Holy shit. Alright, well that's fucking nuts.
Depressed about in terms of sort of like you know, life and death
Select.
is
Adds one voucher.
Not the
Don't
knowledge
care
that
about
they're gonna die, but more the knowledge that they know they're gonna die when they're dying. If someone told you, no one ever knows when they're gonna die, no one ever gets an illness, no one ever gets hit by
This
a
is
truck.
just
Everyone
Carl's
passes
diary.
away peacefully in their sleep, dreaming they're riding a big.
I fucking love to. I know, how
Then
good
you
is it?
wouldn't care about anything.
Oh,
It wouldn't
relax.
matter when. It wouldn't matter if you died tomorrow.
Yeah,
or
and there's
30 years'
no
time.
like
You'd
ambiguity
just
or
live life
anything.
before.
It's
You'd
always
tell-
the
you'd-
same. It's
you'd
always a
have- every
layup.
day would be
Like
great.
it's easy.
You'd go out, you'd come back, you'd fall asleep. That would be amazing. There'd be no stress. There'd be
Don't
no,
have to
there'd be
think.
no
It's always
angsty,
there.
we're all gonna die stress, because it wouldn't matter, because it would just be your life. Wouldn't it be amazing if someone guaranteed you, Carl, you're gonna die in your sleep? I'm not gonna tell you when.
And you don't need to be smart. Exactly.
Well, exactly.
It's our
We
perfect
never
lazy
know we're
bones
guaranteed,
hand.
'cause we stress. What if we get a dreadful illness? What if we?
Answers one
Yeah.
card into a steel.
But we're almost not letting people die naturally anymore.
Level
now,
up
because we're
hair,
always
Mike.
bodging stuff up.
That is a buy if I've
What do you
ever
mean?
seen one.
Well, someone who might naturally die in the sleep aren't allowed to naturally die in the sleep because they wake them up with those electric things and get them going again and pop in a new lung or whatever whilst they're at it. That's what I'm saying. They don't just... You never hear it anymore, do you? Frank peacefully died in his sleep. No, he died on the operating table whilst we were putting in a new lung.
You do be in this
They
game,
don't
yeah.
die
It's a
naturally
banger.
anymore.
I love the gamble.
Frank died
Creates a random
peacefully with
joker.
40,000 volts
3
going through them
selected
and a couple of
cards
people
in
going,
spades.
Clear!
Into
Rushing
a
about
wild
today. Gotta
card.
get a lot done as I'm flying
Well,
to
I'm gonna
Malaga
do
tomorrow
this.
to see my mum and dad. Don't like flying. I'd be happy if they give you a parachute instead of a life jacket. They say Da Vinci invented the parachute as well as the helicopter. He never got round to making them though because he only drew them on some paper. Got up at 5 AM as I had to get to Heathrow to get on the plane.
I had
see
to
mum
do
and
the
dad
gently
in
approach like we
Malaga.
did on Oots
Went
because
out
you were
for a
fucking
drink
cold on
with
it the
a
first
cousin
time.
who lives in
Oh
Spain.
no, I
Ain't
was
seen him for
enjoying it. I
27
just
years.
had something else.
I
Wasn't
love
I playing
cooking
something
and
else at the time?
I didn't really bother. Because where do you start? I might as well go up to anyone in the street and start having a chat.
You have to get further back than. Have you watched Chantal's Window?
Ah,
brother?
that's so
Yeah.
funny.
My dad and me talked about history. I said we shouldn't go on about things that happened ages ago because I bet something similar has happened more recently. Brilliant. Read about an island in the Indian Ocean where there are tribesmen still living like they're cavemen. A helicopter tried to land and the tribesmen chucked spears at them. This is what I meant about not having to talk about things that happened ages ago. We have got new cavemen now, so why do we talk about the old ones? People could have lived before.
And you
but
uninstalled it,
computers
Mark.
and all that blew up and books got burnt, so all that's left is what these tribesmen have got left.
Okay.
That's the random example. I mean that.
Ah,
just
that's
a
so
few
funny.
hours
Good
before
point,
you go
though.
Crazy with a gun in the.
No, but what I mean there is, right, say if all this has happened before, right, podcasting's been happening years ago, something happens,
Well, even up to a
Again,
game, I
Not
know.
your information from the Planet of the Apes.
Most fickle
something happens,
prick
world
going
ends,
around, even if you
right,
didn't pay any money for it.
we come back again somehow.
I won't even give it a go
It's the
for
detail you leave out
20
that makes it
minutes.
intriguing. Just like the watch that you can wear.
How much money we
tells you when
wasted
you're gonna die.
trying to get
How
him
does it
into
work?
games.
Pop it on your wrist. That's all the detail you need. So
Fuck
the
me.
world happened.
No.
We came back. Yeah.
Have you seen the pictures? Forget it then if you don't get it.
It's interesting that you had all those profound thoughts about this period in the past when they all lived, but you still found it appropriate to include at the end of that. It says the tribesmen wave their knobs about when they've had enough of having visitors.
That's what it said in the
We
paper.
buy him an $80 and he'd poo-poo it in 15 minutes. I know.
That you're reading.
It's like
It was
some
in-
like
it was in
rich
that
kid who
paper
doesn't know the
today
value
that
of a
said,
dollar.
They don't mind having visitors.
Oh, I wanted the
if they're bringing them coconuts
red
and stuff that they
BMW.
can eat. Once they've
Not
got
the
everything they
black.
need, they start waving the tackle about, and that means like right.
upgrade
leave
high
now, which you
high
would, wouldn't
card by 3
Yeah,
levels.
at a dinner party.
My grandfather used to do that. Got a book sent to me called Freaks. It's a bit heavy, but it's got some interesting pictures in it. Read a bit about the two-headed nightingale. She/they was on tour in London years and years ago.
So
It
we
cost £2
after
to have a front row
two
seat.
pair
She/they had
flush
two heads
is
slash
not
two
bad,
arms and four
not bad.
legs. They are called Siamese twins because the first twins that were born stuck together were Siamese. On one of the pictures, they are playing chess against a doctor. That hardly seems fair.
Two heads better than one.
So it's two heads,
alright.
2 arms, and 4 legs. That's just 2
Or is that
women
better
in
to
one
do a
dress.
flush?
Yeah, that's 2 women with an arm missing.
Jack
Yeah.
10.
Spoke to Ricky and his friend Glyn about art. I just don't get it. Ricky had some odd pictures on his walls. I don't have any pictures up in my flat because of the mirrored wall. But I can't say I'm bothered. The mirrored
High
wall,
cards
just
actually.
explain
That's
what that
not
is.
fun.
When you moved into your flat, there was an enormous mirror on one wall. Is that right?
We just got this flat, and you know, it's not a big flat, so I think the
Straight
people who had it before,
little
he was
one.
a gay fella, right? Which was a bit like, oh, what's he been doing with that mirror and that? No, just
What has he been doing with the mirror?
well,
What's
it's
he
just
been doing?
no, it's just because they're quite sort of experimental in it, aren't they? And
I don't know. What do you mean? What do they do?
Well, I wouldn't know anything about it, but go on.
No, what do you want? What?
no, I
Jesus.
Experimental in what
What do
way?
you mean experimental?
I just mean, you
Ooh,
know,
ace.
they'd be doing stuff.
Oh, yeah, we got a
whatever they do.
Chemistry, have a chemistry set out, they were doing experiments. What?
9,
No, just doing
10.
Singing "I Am What I Am" and just checking out their.
No, each
the
to their
dialogue.
Oh
own,
man,
not
one
anyone, but
Jack
I'm
of
just saying,
Spades
like,
off
they're doing
a
what they're doing.
straight flush. Damn.
Which
Carl, you're not
is
having a
annoying
photo,
as well.
are you?
Because,
You're not
no,
st-
I'm not. I'm
Well,
not. This is why.
Why are you worried about what a little gay fella was doing in your flat before you got it in front of a mirror?
I wasn't worried about it.
Why
I
are you
mean,
thinking about what he's doing? Why are you
Like
fantasising what a
investing
little
in
gay
it.
fella was
Yeah,
doing in
it's
front
not a
of
bad
mirror?
idea, isn't it?
I'm not bothered. I'm just telling you why it was a bit odd. that
Seems
I had a
shit
mirror in
intuitively,
my
yeah, but I wonder
Forget
if it's
the
just
huge
like,
thing.
you know,
You've
if you
got a
do
mirror
like
now,
2
haven't you?
pair,
No, because
and then
what
you
I
just
did
have that
was
as your
I was
like
gonna take it
kicker.
down.
If it,
I
you know,
thought, oh, it's a bit dangerous. This, you know, it could crack and
Because it's the
fall on
size
me.
of the whole wall, isn't
It took up a whole wall,
Right.
right? So like when he's moving about everywhere, he's got a good view of it.
yeah, maybe not now that I
But
think about it. True.
he's got this
Like
full
you know,
wall
sort
of
of like
mirror,
this sort of
And I
thing.
thought I can't take that down.
Like
And,
yeah. So like,
I thought,
if
what-
I do
what can do? So I've
this
just
and
put
have that
wallpaper on.
ace as the
Brilliant.
high card,
And it looks alright. You wouldn't know, what have you? But it means
You
that
do-
I can't. Put
yeah,
any
but it doesn't
pictures up.
count if you don't get.
That's
It's just
well, that's
discarding
what
the
I'm
ace,
saying.
right?
You put a nail in it.
And what don't you understand about
Yeah.
art? What about art don't you understand? The concept?
Because yeah, in real poker they
Specifics.
count like in 2 pair, for
Just,
example, they'd
the
count
way
that.
some
But I mean, I
people
don't think it works like that
you
in
know,
this
the
game
ones you've
either.
got, where it's just like a block of colour
If
on
the
a bit of
if the
canvas.
played hand is not
It's like,
any of the
what's
above,
that?
only the
That's
highest
the-
card rank
it's
scores.
just,
Okay,
you know,
let's just try it. Let's go
targeted
all in on a
colours,
high
like,
card.
You know, an attack on the senses, or it could be there could be something in it.
I'm
that
gonna
you
do
might
it.
see,
I'm gonna do
you
it.
might not see first
I'm
hand,
gonna
but
go
it
all
could,
in a high
you know.
card, Winks.
Yeah, but there's loads of stuff to look at without having to do that.
But
You've
that's the
got
point.
windows. I can understand if you had a cell and there's no windows and you want a bit of colour, but you've got
Oh,
a
yeah.
window to look out of, and you've got like just a big block of.
But I was
colour on
explaining this to you that the photograph where people before you know the art was photography. It was realistic, and you know they had to make it look like the subject. But then when cameras came in, that's when people started.
Simplifies
doing
which
the
cards
real
you want to
stuff.
upgrade.
And-
True.
because
understand that.
Otherwise, there was no point to it. They had to find a new way to represent things that photography couldn't do as such.
No,
Create
I
a free
that's
double
like when
tag.
when
Gives
we
a
were in
copy of the
London
next
having a shop
selected
around at
tag.
Christmas and there was
Double
that
tag
picture of
excluded.
fruit for 700 quid. It's like, well, just get some fruit. You know what I mean? You can get some real fruit for 3 quid.
Yeah.
These
I
are all
understand
terrible.
that, but there's
Oh,
nothing wrong with like having a. We'll get. Don't invent cameras then. One or the other. Do you know what I mean? That's what annoys
Level up
me.
3 of a
Someone
kind.
invents something,
Yeah, let's do
and then
that.
they go, "We've got to invent something else." Like
From
the
skipping
abstract
blinds.
thing. Why has someone gone,
Ah.
"Oh, I can't have paintings anymore because."
What do you think of Dali? Going melting clocks and stuff. No?
I mean, the first one was all right when he did the first.
Double
clock,
money,
but
max
then
at 20.
all the
Definitely
time
use
it's just
that
like,
on
oh,
19.
draw something, it's got a melting clock on it. I'll do a sheep. Put one of them on it. Put
Have you
a
seen
little
his
clock on
lobster
it.
telephone?
That annoys me
Why?
because he's just.
Level up 4
It's
of a
not-
kind.
it's
Level up
not-
2 pair.
I mean, I think what annoyed me
Level
more
up
with that
straight
is
flush.
when I
You
heard
go
about how
one.
it happened.
2 pair me.
He
Level up
had
the 2
some
pair.
artist mate round, right? And I
Bought
don't
out
know
the
what
shop,
happened.
innit?
They were
Okay.
they were
That's a
eating.
good hell of an anecdote.
No, but they were
All
eating,
face
they
cards
were
are drawn
eating some
face
food
down.
and what have you.
Yeah.
Lobsters?
And yeah, they were eating lobster.
All right.
And
That's handy.
I don't know, the other artist, whoever it was, sort of
Telephone.
started saying, "Oh, you and your clocks and all that."
Brilliant.
And, they
This didn't
started,
happen.
You and your clocks.
Yeah.
and he chucked some of the lobster.
Bollocks.
And it
Bounced off his mate's head, went on the phone, and they both looked at each other and like, "He's his wife." And they brought out the phone as a bit of art. annoying.
Amazing.
Because it was them just messing
That
about.
didn't happen.
Just telling you what I know. I saw his work. Each to their own, if that's what he's doing. I'm just saying, I'm not putting my stamp of approval on it.
Heaven forbid. Well, you know, as you mentioned in your diary, your favourite artist
I could do
is
this.
Lowry. Because you can look at them for ages and
Go,
see
one,
someone different every time you look at
And
them.
all
that
I'm
should be a
saying
straight
is-
flush. 1,
Art
2.
should be there to tell a
Oh,
story.
no, it
not
won't.
just tell
I
a
need an
special
ace.
Colour. We
Fuck.
know colours out there. There's loads of colour.
Alright, get rid
You
of
don't need
that,
to be
that.
reminded of it.
Come on, ace, ace, ace. Yes.
But colour's
2,
part of our
3, 4,
evolution,
5.
and so it does something
Straight
to us.
flush, let's go.
Just like
Only-
sounds, just like sounds.
Yeah, but I'm saying do a picture.
Nice.
Smells.
Colour it in. Still use the colours, but draw something with it rather than just going bit of yellow, a bit of red. Like that when you've got just red and black. What's that meant to do?
Well, it does something.
What?
Well, I like it. I enjoy it, so it does
Well,
something.
you have it then. I'm just saying.
You have
I
it then.
prefer it if it was something.
And so you, let me just get straight. You had a mirror on one wall, so you padded that wall,
It's just
and
sort
you
of.
padded
It's
the
just,
others.
It's just sort of
Gives a free
wallpaper on it.
mega
And
silver
And there's
steel
no other
pack.
art in there.
Not
It's
allowed.
just an empty cell.
Well, Suzanne likes some art. Just like it's Suzanne's not allowed to.
Ooh,
watch
level up
telly,
high
and
card,
it's her
yes.
Favourite thing. Otherwise, she's got to talk to me about stuff. There's no art. There's no point.
Level up
just
pair.
wallpaper.
Level up
I'm
straight.
just saying we've got
Level up here.
three
That's a good
windows
one.
we can look out of.
Right.
Right? Stop looking at the walls, look out the window.
Let's do it. The wall.
Some new words have been introduced into the dictionary. Too
Look
many
what we got.
words. We should have some system where we
So,
can get rid
high
of words
card,
if they aren't
45
used a certain
times
number of
5.
times.
Well, that we do.
They do die out, don't they?
So it's as good as
don't
playing
have to
2
use
pair,
No, but they don't,
but
do they? They
it
keep
does
adding them.
not. It's not as
And
good
I
as
just
3 of a
worry about,
kind, but it's better than straight.
You know, this is the
flush.
problem with
Shit, it's better than a
like,
full house.
your head can only hold so much,
It's pretty decent.
can't it?
Yeah.
It all very well when Adam and Eve was knocking about. There's no
Mm.
history. They don't have to remember anything. All I'm saying is, fine, bring out a new word, but once you bring out
It doesn't
a new
really
one,
work
bring
too
another
well.
one.
Is it better though?
The
No, not
dictionary's
really.
getting bigger and bigger. No one's keeping an eye on it.
'Cause you don't get the chips from the
They
cards.
are.
They're not. They keep adding.
It doesn't grow. They don't just.
The only
dig it up
problem
one day,
is
it's got bigger.
you don't get a
Well,
lot
you
of
don't.
So
multipliers
you're
with
out-
high
you're
card
happy
because
for
it's
them to
only
stick
one
in
card.
iPod, let's say.
You know, like at least
But
with
we
2
can pride
pair,
ourselves on having more
you can
words
get
in English
like
language than any other
the
language.
plus
I think we've got twice as
things
many
if
as
it's
the
a pair
second.
and shit. Like it's literally just
I
doing
think
that.
Maybe Russian. I'm not sure about that. I'm sure someone email us, but
But we don't
It's-
talk the most, so there's a lot of clutter there.
what do you mean we don't talk the most?
Well,
Hmm.
you'd have to. You'd say
Nothing
that.
as expressive as the English language.
Yeah, no, because we've got a word for everything. I'm just saying that I don't use all these words that are coming out, and I just think, like I say,
It's horrible.
keep an
Yeah,
eye
it's
on
terrible. It's one of the worst things I've ever
It.
done.
Some sort of. I don't know how it can be controlled.
But Shakespeare invented words. I think Shakespeare invented about 1,200 words.
Yeah, and we're probably still using a lot of his. So why do
Yeah.
we keep sticking more in the pot?
Right.
Stop using a load of words.
It was a nice
Talking in New
idea.
York about the snow they're getting. It's 2 foot deep. They're saying it's to do with global warming. I don't get it. 2 days ago, they were
Oh,
saying the
this
world's
is
getting
terrible.
warmer
It's
and the ice is
abandoned.
melting on one of the
New
poles
run,
where the polar
new
bears are.
run.
As long as we get snow on the world, does it matter where it goes? Read on the internet that heads are bigger now than they were years ago. Brains are getting bigger, apparently. This is because we're being told too much information.
Oh no, what am I doing?
We are told
Oh
too
dear.
much stuff about things that we wouldn't have known about years ago. You've just made that leap, haven't you? Presume maybe heads and brains are getting larger, but the fact that it's because there's too much information cramming in them. Where
Well,
have you
it
got
is
that from?
as time goes on, isn't it? It's that thing of we're being taught more and more every day. As time goes on, something's happening every day. You've got to remember that.
No, you haven't.
You have. It's the same, like I said, you know, with the Adam and Eve thing. They didn't have that much to remember. They come on the world, they go, what happened yesterday? Oh, not much.
You got the other deck too, if you prefer. Yeah. Yeah, true.
My mum phoned and said that my Auntie Nora, the classic Auntie Nora, wanted me to look
Level
on the
up to
internet to
pair.
find out what the
Yes.
weather will be like in Spain at the end of November. I don't know where she gets her money from. 2 months ago, she was asking me, Dad, how much it would be to get her back garden astroturfed because she's sick and tired of the grass getting out of
What does
hand.
she want to do? Start a football team? What does she want a Vanguard and AstroTurf?
She likes the sort of green look, but she doesn't like the headache that comes with it. So she's just looking into getting that false grass put in there.
Brilliant.
Don't know how much it is. But
Went round to Ricky's and had some chicken curry that Ricky's girlfriend Jane had made. Ricky and Jane were going on holiday for a few days and had arranged for Glyn to come in and make sure the cat was okay while they were away. I'm sick of that cat. I was surprised that they hadn't paid for the little shit to go away with them on first class. I'm getting a bit vitriolic in the...
Why doesn't he like the fact that I've got a cat and I love the cat?
everything in that house that you've got gets sort of special treatment, and it's a cat, and it
What do you mean
annoys
you get
me.
special treatment?
Sometimes
We put food down for it, and sometimes it gets on our lap and we stroke it.
You don't just stroke it.
we're
You
not saying
massage it. You massage it. You know, you're stressed out.
Well, no,
You're
it's
stressed
good.
out.
No, I'm not saying you stressed out. At no point did I say you stressed out. You said, what the fuck are you doing for? Is it stressed out or something? I like touching my cat.
To be honest with you, I don't like Ricky's cat.
Oh, I can't believe this.
Every time I go around there, it goes straight from the ghoulies. Instantly.
He probably seen you in the sea and thought, well, if he's waving it about, I'll have a bit of that.
But it's like the lizard thing you've got. It's just sat there. You've bought a big box, right, to be in.
Right,
And
one,
that's
it's a salamander, so it's an amphibian. It's
Yeah.
not a fox, it's a big vivarium.
Yeah,
That's
but
sort
what
of
I'm
make
saying-
this a
And
Trojan
and-
horse to
and-
like
and
single
if
player
you're gonna criticize
roguelikes.
someone for just
Nah,
sitting there,
no way.
Having a round head and doing
There's
nothing
no
with
one
his
that's
life,
versus,
and people who live in
so,
glass
you know.
houses,
No,
we've done this
Do
one.
you know what gets me though?
He's
right,
out.
Steve? When I was there, I was looking at it and I thought, is it
Gotta get on the ladders, Mike.
And
You know,
always thinking exactly
if
the
you're not
same
getting on a
thing.
ladder,
Not
then what are you
moving.
doing?
And then on the top of the box is like a box full of crickets and stuff. That's it. It's food.
Yeah.
Right? But they were more active than the thing that it was going to feed. Get rid of the lizards. Keep them in there. More entertaining. Don't understand it.
Oh,
A few months
fuck.
back, a girl who was having a kid showed
Oh,
me one of
fuck.
them scans of the kid that was in her. That
New
sounds
run,
gone
new
mad,
run,
innit?
not happy.
I couldn't think of anything nice to say, as it looked like a frog.
Do you know why we've got to that point?
So they've
Why-
got
why have
the
we gotta
bonus
see something
cards,
that
gets a
young?
random joker card.
Why?
Because people can keep an eye on the progress of the baby in the womb.
Each
But why are they
face
printing
card
it
is
out and stuff?
one
That's
in
surely
two
that's for
chance
a
to get
doctor
one
to
dollar.
see.
Well, that's just an added bonus for people who are interested in such
But that's
things.
like saying, why do you take pictures of anything?
No, because normally pictures are like, you know, in Brazil, sat in the sea or whatever. You go, oh yeah, I remember that day. It was a good day or whatever. But it's
course
just kind
not.
of like, why have you got to see something? You might as well.
Well,
go
you
to the next-
just asked listen, why have you got to see something that small? So why would you take a picture of Steve in the sea?
No, but what I mean is, why? At what point are we going to stop? Are we going to start sort of X-raying the fella's testicles and saying, well, there it is at a really young age? Well, where are we going to stop?
It's just horses for courses, isn't it? Some people like to have a record of their baby in the womb. They
That's
like
right.
to show the baby. They're
They sit
excited
there-
about it.
They
All
sit
right, then.
down and they show the friends the slideshow.
you
That's
go.
the birth. Oh, that's the conception. Oh, look, Ron's going a bit mad there, isn't he?
But why do I need to see this? This is what I'm saying. It was an awkward situation because she was happy with it. I was like, oh god. You know what I mean? It was an odd looking thing. I couldn't say, oh, it looks like you, because that would be a diss.
Oh, Christ.
Met Suzanne at Euston Station. I said I would sort out the tea tonight, so I called the curry house. The fellow couldn't understand me. I asked for 2 poppadoms. He kept saying, how many? I kept saying 2. He still couldn't understand. I said 1 more than 1. He understood. When we picked up the food and took it home, there were 5 poppadoms in the bag.
Amazing.
There is a restaurant somewhere that sells knobs to eat.
No, there's not.
There is.
No, there's not.
No, there is.
It says that women can't eat too many of them, and if you want a seal's knob for dinner, you have to book in advance.
Right, it's gobbledygook. This is the ramblings of a madman again.
It's a trend, he writes. It won't last long. It'll be like hummus.
But hummus, when did that happen?
What do you mean? It's still good. It's a Greek traditional food.
I know, but there's a restaurant down the road that's all they do. That isn't a proper meal, that's a side order, isn't it? That's like having a restaurant just flogging tomato ketchup. Hummus isn't a meal. They don't even try and kid you and get you in and stuff like that. Just hummus. They actually said it's hummus today. It's going to
Awesome.
work. Be shut down within a month.
Called Ricky and asked what the difference is between the mind and the brain.
Yeah, he
That's
did.
a hell of a phone
Yeah,
call to get.
unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Ricky did explain, but I can't remember what he said. I wondered at what age you are when the mind kicks
Initial
in.
cards and
Okay.
booster packs
Ricky
in next
changed
shop
the
are
subject
free.
and said there is an island called Spider Island.
Upgrade
There's
2
nothing but
pair by
spiders on it.
3
A bloke
levels.
went to visit the island and said there was 1,000
Right, let's
types
go
of
to the fish
spider
straight
in
away.
one tree. Excited by
I
that?
didn't tell you that.
No, I looked it up after talking to you.
Oh,
Alright,
is
2
that
pair.
it?
We're back on the
Yeah,
2
you
pair
said
train.
There's loads of them.
What do you think about that? What do you think of an island that's just full of spiders?
It's a bit.
The 2 pair train. The lazy bone sand.
I don't know, because you need spiders. I don't know what they do, but they say a world without spiders, like, wouldn't
Add
be
a
good.
gold
Who
seal.
says that?
I don't know, someone.
5
But
random
they sort of
cards
do-
gain
they do
$20
something.
and a
There's something
purple
about if you
seal.
did get rid of them all,
Creates a
it would
rare
have an
joker,
effect.
sets
Well, of
money
course it
to
would.
0.
You get rid of anything,
Mm.
it has an effect.
not everything though. Like I've said, you know, jellyfish and what have you.
Well, no.
The world wouldn't change.
Well, it would.
No, it wouldn't.
Well, it would, because it's part of an ecosystem. So
Level up
they're-
pair,
they're-
level up
they're
strength,
something
level up
to do,
3 of kind,
aren't they?
pair.
No, but it's 97% water or something.
yeah.
So how much are they doing? Just give them another.
Oh,
3%,
what?
make them
Allows
water.
straights to be made with gaps of 1
That's
rank.
more useful.
Oh, that's sick.
Give them another 3% and make them water. Oh God.
The rain ain't stopped. The old woman with the bent neck. Now, we've not heard about the old woman with the bent neck
Who's the
before.
old one
She's
with
a
the
whole
bent
new
neck? What's
character.
this? Incredible.
She's really old.
And she's got a bent neck. Yeah, but tell us something else.
I don't know what's up with her, but her head sort of comes out of here.
No, it's radio. We
I love
can't-
that. I
they
wish it
can't
was a
see what you're
voucher.
doing.
It comes out of the.
Ah,
the
yeah,
chest,
so it doesn't take
from
a
behind
thing.
It looks like she hasn't got an head. It's really
Double
weird.
free.
Right? I mean, she's old, and I don't know what's happened. Just Suzanne said it's sad, and the bones have sort of bent up or something, or maybe she carried.
It was
something heavy when
last
she was younger.
Nexus.
On her head.
Oh, really?
And you know, I don't know. It's sad and everything,
Yeah.
but she's just she's wandering up and down the street.
I've actually got
Always
quite a
looks
few for
fed up.
straight.
What you can see of her, you have to sort of bend down a little bit.
Mm.
But her head's just. I thought I told you about.
She
it
finds a
before.
lot of change.
I said yeah.
Well, as you write in the diary,
Yeah,
the old
right.
woman with the bent neck is struggling in the
So,
weather. The
7,
rain must
8,
be running
9.
down her back. Don't know why she went out in this weather. Me back's doing me head in today. It does this every time
Straight
the weather
level
turns
2.
a bit grim. Ever since I tried to kick me height. Oh, remember that? We've heard this before.
Mm.
Kicked me height and landed on me arse. Was going to treat Suzanne to a trip to the pictures to see Breakback Mountain,
I
but
think
then remembered there
yeah,
was a
that's
program
shit.
on about two-headed kid tonight. A band from the Conga have won the best newcomers in a Radio 3 competition. They use pots and pans for instruments. It says that the Conga is a poor, sad place. So why do people do that happy dance at the end of parties called the Conga?
Right. One is the Congo. There's no place called the Conga. They come from a place called the Congo. Where do you come from? Okikoki. It's a terrible place that we don't know whether to put our left leg in or our right leg in. Sometimes we shake it all about.
We're
but,
not sure if we should.
But Conga.
That's all, dude. The
Fucking hell, you're such a.
Went into the gadget shop today.
uh,
It's full of stuff that we
2
don't
pair,
need. Gadget used to be a good word that made you think of James Bond
80
with all his
times
gadgets.
5.
The best thing I could find in the shop was a clock that ran on potatoes. We are definitely going backwards.
I agree. Well, what's the? Who cares about that? You know, a little electrical
nothing.
impulse. So what?
Had a night out with old schoolmate. Found out about more of the other lads I went to school with. One is living underground.
What do you mean living underground? Not like a mole. Do you
Yeah.
mean he's got a basement, or do you mean he digs a hole every night?
My mate went to visit him, and he said it had been raining really heavily and that, and it's all the rain's running.
What do you mean he went to visit him? He went down here. What's that? That's an hole in the ground. Yeah, come in.
He just said, "Oh, come round to us," and he's living underground.
What do you mean he's living
He
underground?
wanted to be in the army, but was turned away, and that's the closest thing you can sort of.
How is
get
that
like
similar
it.
to
Oh,
being
that's
in the
exactly
army?
like the army. Yeah, where they teach you trades and you know,
I don't know.
engineering and
He's
flying.
happy down there. He said
Because
it
he
was
is.
really muddy and what have you. He said he won't be going back to visit him.
What's he got down there?
Just stuff, just like a sleeping bag, a lamp.
He
That's
dug.
what I
He's dug himself a subterranean cave.
Near my old infant school, they knocked it down because it was like a wreck. You'd be in the class and you could lean on the
Ah,
wall.
damn
Yeah,
it.
so the water would go through it and stuff. And they knocked it all down, and I think that's when he was at his most happy, this bloke.
I believe this though. I believe someone he went to school with now lives in a hole. That doesn't shock me. Whether the tales I've heard of horses in houses and big-headed kids with webbed hands and feet, you know, and him, I believe that someone he went to school with now
And
lives in a
him.
hole. That isn't bizarre to me. That's
You spent far too long with him if that now you're just happy to accept.
I totally accept that. I'd be surprised if I
Hmm.
walked round where he lived that there weren't more people living in holes. His dad wanted to throw his budgie on the fire.
True.
His
God
budgie
damn
died.
it.
His dad said, "Let's throw it on the fire." I mean,
This has not been
his
very
mum-
good.
What did your mum do when your budgie died?
She just was worried about the other bird that was left, so she made it a bit of company
Yeah,
by
that's
getting
terrible.
a rock, getting a feather off the dead budgie, sticking it on a rock, putting it in the cage.
So
Ooh, new
a
deck.
man living in a hole
It's not
is
unusual.
not that bizarre. Right, carry on.
I read me science magazine. Some things I learned from the science magazine. Number 1, space is running out of space. We should stay out of the sea because shark attacks are up.
Yeah, probably 4 a year now.
Well, he just says, yeah, we should just stop going in the sea.
Yeah.
There's no need for it.
Exactly.
Why is there no need for going in the sea?
Just because there isn't now, is there? We've got loads of land. So just, you know, one or the other. We walked out the sea. Now, this is what I mean about going backwards, getting back in it again. We came from the sea originally. Now we're going back in it. Don't go in it unless you're in a boat.
Oh, I'm such an...
The rules, according
The
to
rules.
Carpenter.
I fucked that. I totally...
Oh,
Oh,
God.
my God.
Did the podcast and then went for a walk round Manchester Square. Years ago, a woman lived round there who had a head like a pig. She was known as the Pig Woman of Manchester Square. That made me think if there were other pig-headed women knocking about London.
Do you know what I mean? Why was she nicknamed that? Why not just the pig-headed woman? That suggests to me like there was loads of pig-headed women, and that's the one of Manchester Square.
Right.
Well, no, it was more to do with identifying her, not amongst other pig-headed women, but go, have you seen the pig woman of Manchester Square? I.e., go down there and see the pig woman in Manchester Square.
What happens if she's walked off from there, though, and you go, well, no, but I saw one on New Cavendish Street.
No,
the same woman.
she'll always come back if you rattle the feed.
Watched a film about Hitler. Didn't watch all of it as it was subtitled. Can't be doing with that. Ask Suzanne if cinemas are full of deaf people when they're showing subtitled films. She said, shh, I'm trying to
Pre-selected
watch
cards
it.
to
I said,
heart.
what do you mean, shh? It's subtitled, I can make as much noise as I
I can't
want.
do that too
Yeah,
often.
She's a lucky, lucky woman.
You must be a joy to watch a subtitle film. I mean, the concentration is up there already. I mean, it is hard to concentrate. It's not as easy as when you're hearing it, because you read things, but you know it's possible. If you had a buffoon going, I'm just going to sit here and make as much noise as I want, what's the point of that?
Yeah.
What is the point of that? I mean, it's possible, but why do that in a cinema? Just walk into a subtitle film and go, right, everybody, let's all do the conga.
Well, yeah, or during ballet. You know, I mean, ballet, they're just dancing. You don't need to listen to the words, just have a
Yeah.
conversation. We're having our bathroom done. The bathroom man was round at 9 this morning. We weren't allowed to use the shower because it all had to be bone dry before we could use his waterproof filler. Not that waterproof then. Went for a brew with Ricky. We talked about monkeys and how they are closer to humans than they are to apes, and how bees will drink cider to get off their heads. Now and again there is a bee that lets the drinking get in the way of the work, and other bees sting it to death. Blimey.
Yeah, well, there's bees. They love a drink, and they will drink pure alcohol. They drink 100%. They drink ethanol. You know, I don't know why. They love getting off it, and they fall down and they're drunk. Right? A bee can take in the equivalent of 20 litres of wine, right? But some bees get addicted in the same sort of percentage as human addiction. Like 10% of bees, they can't get enough of it. They take ethanol. They take cider apples and that, and then when they get back to the hive, they go in a bit pissed, and they've got guard bees, and they go, come on, we've all had the
Bouncers.
Yeah, they sort of are, right? And they push them away, and they push them away again. Then the next time they go, right, I've had enough, and they give it a good hiding. And Carl couldn't get over this. I saw his face, but I knew that he was thinking of that bee with sort of like eyes rolling around his head, a little bit belligerent with his jacket on backwards.
Yeah.
You know, and the bouncer going, come on, son, we've got
Come on,
You're not
son.
coming in, right? You're wearing trainers.
Yeah, you know, you're wearing 3 pairs of trainers, and I'm sick of it, you know.
But what I did find out, because I went home and went on the computer trying to find out about drunk bees knocking about, they're not actually meant to fly. It's only
Well,
because
they
they
can
don't
drink and
know.
fly.
Well, no, but they're if they were told that you're not actually designed to fly, they wouldn't bother.
No, this is that thing that goes around that aerodynamically, on the face of it, looking at the size of the wings and the body proportions and everything, that it's a surprise that they can fly. Okay, it's not that no one's ever told them they can't, and as soon as someone tells them you're not meant to fly, they all fall out of the sky going, oh, what are we doing? Like in a cartoon.
No, but it's something about the confidence and that. At the moment, nobody's saying
It's
to
nothing to do
them.
with the confidence. There is no such thing as confidence in bees. A bee never loses its nerve. That's not why it drinks. Because what you're drinking for,
I didn't want to
it's
use
not
this. I wanted to
confident
save it
anymore. There's no point to turn to the
to
bottle.
get a straight
I
flush.
can't go there again.
But
You're an idiot.
Suzanne said today.
I'm gonna have
could
to
be my
use it
day
to get
because
out of
she's
jail.
been put
Oh,
to
no,
the
I only
pain
need
with an
20.
illness and that.
that's alright. I only need 20,
So she
so I
said
can
I can
save
do
it.
what I want today. We went for a walk around Green Park. Loads of
Oh, no, I
tourists were
didn't.
about looking at the Queen's house. She was in because the flag was up. I wouldn't want to live there. Why wouldn't you want to live there? Just because it's right in the centre of town.
It's just not in a good place, is it? It's got a roundabout side and
Really
Pretty good.
I went for a pee in the toilets. When I came out, a pigeon had shat on Suzanne's coat. She was in a bit of a mood about it. A bird shat on my ear once. I left it for about 10 to 15 minutes until I got home. I washed it off, and in that 10 to 15 minutes, it had corroded my ear.
He's had a lot of problem with ears. He told me the other day, he got up, washed, had a bath, had some breakfast, went to the shops to get a newspaper and had a chat with a woman in the corner shop, got home, pottering around, looked in the mirror, he had a cotton bud sticking out of his ear. He went, what annoyed me was she didn't say anything. Like it's her responsibility.
Yeah.
No, but she knows me well enough to sort of, you know, go, you know, you got a cotton bud in your ear.
No, she knows you well enough to go, Carl's got a cotton bud in his ear. I've seen worse. When you've got a cotton bud in your ear, what interrupted
I
you?
think Suzanne called or my dad called or something, and then because I was running a little bit late because I'd been talking to them, the earbud was in, I just popped my coat on and went to the shop.
Carl, you got a toothbrush in your mouth. Oh.
Walked through
Yeah,
Covent Garden.
nice.
There were 5 of them mimes knocking about. I don't understand why people take pictures of mimes. Everyone looks like a mime in a picture.
That's so true. That's really true. If the point is they're staying still, if that's their skill, a picture won't tell that story. That's absolutely true.
My dad took the cat to be put down today because it kept bumping into things since losing its sight. My mum said she's not going to get another one. She said the parrot is looking worried as it's seen the budgie and the cat go in the space of 3 months.
Your mum said the parrot's looking worried. What happened to the cat then?
It gets into a lot of fights. It lost one eye, and then it got into another fight and lost another.
Oh
And it was just walking around bumping into stuff. The vet sort of said, oh, we can do stuff to keep it alive and all that, but it's a bit out of order, isn't it? Because it costs a fortune, they shouldn't tell you.
But
Mum and Dad can't afford to have eyes put on it and stuff.
no, you can't have eyes put on a cat.
No,
anyway.
but he said, oh, we can do something here. We can
What?
have its eyes sorted out.
But I don't think you should be allowed cats.
You can get its
Not
eyes
working
sorted out.
Why not? Well, they
They
have
keep
good
dying.
lives. Yeah, I know, but they have good lives whilst they're still knocking about. It's just that we get through them.
It's a good job you're not going to have kids.
Oh, God almighty. I can't believe it. The cat that kept throwing up. So his mum shaved it. Unbelievable. Dry wipe cat.
A mate sent me a story on email about a bloke in China who has this weird illness that means he can't have his picture taken. That's not the real bit. If he tries, his body doesn't appear in the photo.
Don't talk shit.
He has had group pictures taken and everyone appeared apart from him.
Don't talk
His
shit.
story had a picture next to it of a family photo. and said he
Don't
was
talk
but you
shit.
couldn't see him.
Right, he wasn't in the picture. No, he wasn't in the picture.
We've done loads of tests and stuff.
No,
on it.
I haven't done loads of tests. This is bollocks. There's no way this is scientifically possible. What's his wanted? Yeah, now he's wanted. Just a white bit of paper up on the police wall. Have you seen this man? What man? If you see him, tell us. You're talking shit.
That's so
Suzanne
funny.
watched the film You've Got Mail tonight for about the 14th time. I don't think you could properly fancy someone without seeing them, unless you're blind. I think it's odd when blind people have affairs. Why is that odd?
Just because most stuff is based on looks, isn't it? So you think once they've found someone, they're happy with them, stick with them.
But no, it's not true. Most things are based on looks.
What I mean is when you first like meet someone and that.
Well, initially it's only looks because
Yeah.
you don't know them.
So that's what I'm
But
saying.
that's a ridiculous thing to say, isn't
Sort
it?
by
Well, no, it's
suit.
just what I think. I'm not saying that's like fact or anything. I'm just thinking if you're blind, why mess about?
You're still basing on it if it's only looks that
Yeah.
people find. What?
Yeah, I'm just saying. So why is a blind person messing
Oh,
about? having
that's
an
a bit
affair?
luck.
I'm saying that presumably that blind person isn't basing anything on looks.
I just all right. I mean, maybe that's not. I mean more like.
Do you want me
how-
to cross it out? Shall I cross it out? Because
Well,
it's bollocks.
it's just the same way. I think I put how people. I read something in the Sunday paper.
He crossed it
some
out
bloke
because it's
who was going out with
bollocks.
some woman. He ended up going out with a sister who was a twin. If you're gonna have a change, have a change.
Spoke to Ricky about trips to the moon. He was up for going just to see what the world looks like. I came up with the idea of a giant mirror on the moon that would reflect the world back. He had a few questions, but I had the answers.
Yeah.
He changed the subject. I won.
Right. My first question was, how would you get it up there? He said bit by bit. That'd be a good mirror then, wouldn't it? I said, how big would it be? He went, you'd still need a telescope. I said, how would you get it on the right side of the moon, always facing the right? He went, what? He went, does the moon move then? I went, yes.
And if we don't like the mirror on the moon, we can always wallpaper over it. It's Suzanne's birthday tomorrow, so I've got to get her something. I sometimes think it would be best if we didn't celebrate birthdays. I think people would live a bit longer if they didn't know how old they were.
Can be
Age
used
puts
in any
restrictions on
suit.
things. She said something about wanting one of them posh badges to put on her coat. I will look for one later.
I love the fact that around the time that you've got to buy Suzanne her birthday present, you think that birthday presents are a bad idea.
Got up early, it's Suzanne's birthday, gave her the card, a present. She was well happy with her posh
Ricky's
badge.
so wrong there. We always do
You
see
want
the
to
same
work.
side of the
It's
moon.
quite
Yeah,
nice.
and I
Quite
think
nice to hear a moment where
doesn't he
she
get
actually
called
has
out
one.
in
Seems to be
one
her
of the things
company.
as well? Like
They always say when you
the
get
viewers
someone a
email
present,
in
they buy themselves
and
something they
like
buy themselves.
say like
Daft rule.
you know,
I want something I would
your,
buy myself if I had the money.
admit
When
your
I was
error.
young, me auntie Nora got me a present I wouldn't buy myself. It was a T-shirt with her face on. Looked at what's been going on in the world. Someone has
Any
found some
suit,
people who
any
live in an old
suit,
town
any
somewhere
suit. So
where they are so old-fashioned they still walk on all fours. There is a picture of them and they use shoes on their hands.
That's not old-fashioned. Why is that old-fashioned?
That's some kind of regressive evolution.
Yeah, really
any
old-fashioned.
suit, any
Yeah.
suit.
But it's not
What
true, is it?
clubs?
It is true. It's somewhere in.
Well, I believe they have found a group of people that are living and walking around on all fours, but
Yeah,
I
but
don't
that's-
believe they're wearing shoes on their hands.
And I don't believe they haven't evolved
No,
to
it's
standing up.
No, they just
Yeah.
haven't seen other people walking on 2 feet.
Don't talk shit all your life.
That's all it's about, though, isn't it? You copy. When you're a baby, if you were stuck in a room, you'd wander about on all fours because that's the way. That's an easy way of getting about. So you only walk on 2 feet because you see everyone else doing it.
Well, I don't believe that is the case because, as I understand it, some of the family are walking on 2 feet. So I don't know what the ins and outs of it are. I know there's a forthcoming documentary on the BBC, so maybe we should watch that and then we'll all know what's going on. Instead of just leaping to conclusions because you read half of it on the internet and then skipped on to
but
something
all I'm
else.
saying is, though, you would wear shoes on your hands if you're roaming about like that.
So
I mean,
you
it
just
didn't-
confessed there that you leapt from fact to fiction, did you, in the space of one diary entry?
It's just that I saw a little picture.
And you assumed that they'd be wearing shoes on their feet.
If
And
they've got
hands.
shoes on their feet, they might as well have them on their hands because their hands are doing the same as the feet. If you're not going to wear them on your hands, don't put them on your feet then.
I'm beginning to think some monkey news was bollocks.
Treated Suzanne to her tea, went and got her a curry from the shop opposite. While I waited for the food, I read a story in the Metro newspaper about an alien gang that kept appearing in someone's garden. The bloke moved, but when he used to pass the house at night, he would still see the aliens knocking about, hiding underneath his old shed. There was other alien stuff, but I had to go as the food was ready.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying that.
Yeah, load of bollocks again.
Went and did some shopping for stuff as it was my turn. Suzanne moaned a bit because I forgot orange juice and bought some cheap toilet paper. She always buys the expensive toilet paper. I don't know why they make toilet paper with pretty patterns on it.
That made it into the diary.
Up and out at 9 o'clock to go to the Cotswolds. Now I think this was a gift for your girlfriend, wasn't it, for her
Yeah,
birthday?
it was a
You went to the
birthday and
Cotswolds,
that, so I just went for one night.
Got the car and headed off. We stopped at a service station to get some breakfast. We had fried toast with an egg on it, 1 sausage and beans, twice. Cost us £13.85. They sell everything separate, so it seems cheap. At that price, we must have been charged for each bean. We found the B&B, but they wouldn't let us in the room because we were early. We went for a walk. There was not much around the B&B, so we had a quick walk
Use
around the car
$1
park
per car played. Fuck.
and went back in. Happy birthday. The room was now ready. It's an alright room. 3 biscuits, so I ate them straight away. Like a child.
Like a dog. He runs in, jumps on the bed. No, no,
Get off the bed, not on the furniture. The room overlooked the car park that we'd already been round. You're staring at that window. Remember when we went there?
We'll always have the car park.
Yeah. Oh, God. The room had posh coat hangers in the wardrobe with sponge on them.
So I ate the sponge.
Don't think they are needed.
Use this any soup?
We went and
let's
booked
do
a
that
table
then.
for Sunday dinner and went on another walk.
35 times 4.
There was a field that was there
versus-
just for birds to live on. We couldn't see any, so we went to the pub. Headed back to
The
where we were
birds
staying for our
extra
dinner. I had
clubs.
beef. It was nice enough, but there was a family of 13 behind us. I don't see the point in going out in large numbers. They annoyed me. One of the family asked for sorbet before his next course. He was only about 11. He thought he was it. I said to Suzanne, I've had enough and needed a kit. Watched Planet Earth on BBC One. They filmed a panda for 4 weeks and all it did was sit in its cave. It did nout. If I was Fiat, I wouldn't name one of my cars after them as it suggests it won't work or go very far. It'd be like bringing out a Ford Sloth. No one would buy it.
A Ford Sloth. I would love that ad campaign.
Lots of streets.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, God. The new Vauxhall Slug. Oh.
We had a look around the local village. There wasn't much to it. We did the usual thing and had a look around the church graveyard to see how old the dead people are.
Suzanne's had a little time so far. She's gone to the Cotswolds. The room wasn't ready. She's seen the car park, an empty field, and now let's go and play how old the dead people
I
are.
like the fact that you mentioned we did the usual thing of having a look around the church graveyard. Do you make her do that every
That's
time
what
you
you
go
do,
away?
innit? 'Cause
I
I've got
like the
nothing.
fact. I want to know what she did for 2 hours when you slept. Did she just like?
She went to a club, had a whale of a time.
No, she just looked out at the car park, just like memories.
But that's what you do, though, isn't it? When you go to these places, there's nothing else unless you want fudge
7.
or you know, you walk around a church graveyard and have a look. There's nothing.
We went home. It took 3 hours to drive back. People say they go to the country to see the wildlife. I saw rabbits, pheasants and a fox on the way home. They were all dead in the road. I was just intrigued to know because Rob from Burton-on-Trent has sent this in, and he wants to know that because he's just started seeing something.
Oh, it overwrites.
And
Shit.
he wants to
Okay.
know
I thought it
what your
stacked
advice,
up.
Carl, is on how
That's
to keep
terrible.
her happy. You know, he's just started a relationship with someone. He wants to know what your advice would be to keep her happy because, you know, I mean, he won't have heard that you took Suzanne on that wonderful trip to the Cotswolds. So, what's your your advice really for someone who's perhaps just started a relationship? I mean, you've been with Suzanne for what, 9 years?
Ages.
Mm.
I don't think you should have to go out of your way to please them because then it's not the right person. I think you should just do what you want, and then if they like it, then they're the right ones for you.
Mm.
So don't go out of your way too much. I mean, I got her the posh badge for a birthday. That's once a year. The rest of the time, it's kind of like, you know,
Oh, did that?
I
Oh,
like
whoops.
weird stuff. I like watching weird stuff and all that. Now and again, I won't make her watch it. I'll tape it.
This is amazing advice.
But
This
sometimes,
is amazing advice.
sometimes you just say, no, come on, the bloke with the 2 heads on. I want to watch it live.
So, give and take is what you're saying there.
That's all. It shouldn't be hard. As soon as it's hard, it's not right. So just go about your business. See if she joins in.
Ace 2, 3, 4, 5.
Another
Yes.
quote for the book.
Ace
Woke up to the Commonwealth
2,
Games on the
3.
radio. And what are you making of the Commonwealth Games? Is that something that interests you? Are you a sports fan?
I'm not really. I mean, Suzanne's sort of been
1.
getting up early, especially to watch it.
So if I do these, 3, 2, 3.
You know how I feel about a lot of it. It's just
Nice,
seems to
2,
be
3,
sort of
4,
wasted.
5.
People are running
Nice.
fast. Use it. Do you know what I mean? Rather than just try to beat your own record or someone else's, do something where you do have to run. If you're a good swimmer, be a lifeguard. Don't be messing about going up and down.
Went home and looked up Freud on the internet. Didn't find him that interesting, so looked at some other philosophers instead. Socrates, Aristotle. Why have you just listed some philosophers?
Just to show that I'm learning.
Well, that's not learning.
That's just learning their names.
That's a list. You might as well write 1 to 100.
Yeah, but if someone says, "Oh, what's your favourite philosopher?" I'll go, "Hang on a minute," and I've got them written down.
But why you can't just
Wait a
pick
minute, I'll
one?
go home, get my enormous diary out.
Yeah. Get a wheelbarrow, bring in my workings, and say one of the names I've written down.
And when they say, well, why do you like him?
Yeah, why do you like?
just run away.
I noticed you put Socrates first. What is it your favourite philosopher?
You throw the diary at them and leg it. Oh, and then you go on to say, it's weird how names have changed, but then there's no other point there.
It just is, isn't it? When you think about, like, Socrates, I've never heard that on anyone who I know.
Oh,
is
this
what
is
I
a
mean. It's
disaster.
just, in a way,
But you're not Greek, are you?
but how did that go about back then? I mean, when say if you were phoning someone up and they said, "I'm booking a table for 2," they go, "Name, Socrates." Did he ever go, "Cheers," without going, "Can you spell that for me?"
But I don't know what else point you're making.
I'm just saying it's a name that's awkward. You're always going to have to go, "Can you spell that for me?" You go, and it's not just him. Look at all them other names that are on that list.
But they're from a different country.
And a different era.
Yeah, I know, but the names, I've been to Rome and stuff.
Damn
and
it!
you sort of go,
What, ancient Rome?
just Rome. It hasn't changed, has it? Rome, so it can be ancient Rome or Rome in
I wasted all my
2006.
discards.
Same buildings.
Oh, I used to love Nero going around on his Fiat Punto.
Lao Tzu from years ago came up with some good stuff. 1, he who knows does not speak. He who speaks does not know. Not entirely true. To lead people, walk behind them.
Yeah.
And of course, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with 1 step.
Yeah.
Did that.
His favourites.
Maybe this is why people are at the start line spectating at the Commonwealth Games.
Well, no, it's just that I've never understood why in Olympics and stuff like that, if you're going to watch, don't stand around the start line, go to the end where you see the winner.
Fuck.
But because of that saying, it actually makes sense, doesn't it? It's like, well, every step starts with a step or whatever.
Say it again.
Every race, you've got to start with a...
That was so bad.
So,
Which is who am I talking to now? You or your brain?
well, I was thinking about it a bit, so I think I was in control of it a bit more.
So, and what have you come up with?
Just if you want to stay at the start line, do.
What does that mean?
If you
I'm just
stay at the
saying,
start line.
if you're
Yeah.
into... I wouldn't watch a race, right?
Okay.
But-
Is this you or your brain I'm talking to now?
This is me.
Okay.
I wouldn't watch...
Are you gonna bring the brain into it, or is it? There's no.
I don't know, let's just see what happens.
Okay.
But all I'm saying is,
Right.
if I was to watch a race,
Yeah.
I wouldn't hang about the start line, because...
Well, you said you would.
What, did I?
Yeah, you said that's the place to start because every race starts with a step.
No, but I wouldn't normally.
Right.
I
Okay.
won't watch any
The
race.
brain definitely hasn't been used
No,
yet.
is this you or your brain you're talking about now? It was,
I'm just saying about me, if I was on holiday,
yeah.
and Suzanne said there's a race going on down the road,
Yeah.
I'd go, well, let's go, keep going down the road and stand at the finish line.
Okay, but now what have
according
you
to
got?
Lazoo,
Yeah.
I'd say, well, hang on a minute, every race starts with a single step.
Yeah.
How many people around the start line? Is there more room there? She goes, yeah. I'll go, let's go there then, it's less busy.
Right. And what would you see there then?
I'd see people starting the race, but I wouldn't be that impressed with them because I'd go, well, I don't know if any of these are any good.
So would you start at the start or the end then?
If it was down to me, I'd just probably stay at the finish line.
Okay. So you wouldn't want to see the first step then. So what
Not
do you think of Lazoo now then?
It's not what, but I wrote down 3 of his. That one isn't my favourite. That was the 3rd. I preferred the leading people from behind.
Okay. And what would you do to lead someone now then?
Well, if you're behind, you don't
No,
have
I
responsibility.
tried to be
You can
too
go, well, I didn't send you
clever
there, you
there.
went there.
That's not really leading them, though, is it?
Yeah, because I've made them think. I've gone. They go, oh, I've just walked into a big hole. I'd go, oh, should have been looking where you're going. I haven't led them in that hole, but they've learnt a lesson. They won't go in a hole again.
We went to the park and had a brew. Suzanne read the paper while I played with the ladybird. I mean, it's like a child, isn't it? It's like what a child is.
Suzanne read the paper while I played with his only friend is a beetle.
It climbed up my arm.
Re-trigger each played
It
2,
struggled
3,
on the
4, or
hairs.
5.
This is in detail then.
Yeah. It kept stopping every now and then. And was
Shop
rubbing
has a
its head
holographic
with its
Joker.
right arm.
Ooh.
It did it about 4 times and always used its right arm. It rested for about 5 minutes, then flew off. Sunday. Had a bit of a to-do with Suzanne because she wanted a line today. I ate this. Once you're awake, you should get up. I got up and put the radio on really loud. She eventually got
3,
up.
4, 5,
I told
6,
her
7.
insects don't have
Yay!
lines, so we shouldn't.
Why are you obsessed
I
with
mean,
insects?
you must be fucking unbearable to live with. You must be a nightmare.
No, I've just started, because I've watched insects a lot, I don't want to keep going on about them because we're a bit insect heavy. But at the end of the day, if we copied insects, we wouldn't go far wrong.
I don't know what you mean though. 1 minute you're
Each
saying
played
they're
A
great,
season
then the
plus
next
8
minute
was
you'll slag them off.
brilliant. All
Yeah, I'll
flashes
slag
and
some of
strengths
them
can
off
be
if
made
they
with
don't know
4
what they do,
cards.
Because I've studied them a
Oh
bit
man, I
longer,
wish I could go into
I
depth.
just think they do
You
it
haven't
right.
studied them,
He
though.
thinks he's like Darwin.
But you just slagged them off and again. Don't you think people that insects
Well,
are
it's
doing
one
stuff
hand
then not?
size.
It
Yeah,
goes there,
that's
then it
alright.
goes back
The
again.
ant was messing about, but only that one. The others were carrying stuff. That's what I'm saying. There's snidey ones in everything. In everything in the world, you get a hierarchy.
Oh, long words!
Ooh. The bookshelf was dusty, so Suzanne asked me to dust it if I get a minute. I ended up looking at every book.
Just the spine.
Yeah.
Just for a few seconds each. Yeah. Didn't open them.
I looked in the dictionary to see if the word dictionary would be in the dictionary. I didn't think they would bother with it being on the front page, but it was in the book as well.
It's a good point, though, isn't it?
No, it's not a good point. Because you didn't tell us anything.
No, it's not a
Dictionary is
good
in
point.
Dictionary.
Well, of course it is.
But why? If you go, how do you spell dictionary? You look at the spine and you go, oh, there it is, D-I-C-T. Like that.
So what does dictionary mean?
It's a book full of words, isn't it?
That's what it means. All books are full of words, you idiot.
How to spell them. And if you don't know
No,
what
it's
it
not
is,
how to spell them.
All books are full of words, you idiot.
Full of words, no, it's the meaning.
Give us
It's
the
the
definition of
definitive
dictionary.
it's a book full of words if you want to know what the meanings are. But if you didn't know
Well,
that,
I'm sorry, what was that sentence?
yeah, but what I'm saying is if you didn't know that, then you wouldn't be looking in it because you wouldn't know the book is about that. So if you don't know the word dictionary and what it means, you won't be looking at the dictionary, you'd be looking at an A to Z. Because you go,
Why
oh,
leave
there's
it out
letters.
though?
Just because there's so many words in the world, I would have thought they wanted to cram as much as they can on a page. And if dictionary is already on the front,
Is that why you suddenly used the word hierarchy for the first time ever? Did you find that in there?
Did you see hierarchy in the dictionary?
I feel
I
that
don't know where
that
that
big
was.
word has pushed out about 26 other more useful ones.
Oh, fuck.
Suzanne's been going on about me learning another language.
Oops.
But I sort of think your brain has only got so much room on it.
And the rest of it's filled with lard.
So if I've got to learn everything I know again, but in a different language, it's taking up space, isn't it?
You don't learn everything. Oh, God.
It's all
What
it's all
do you mean?
storage, isn't it?
You don't have to learn it again. You don't have to learn the concepts again. You're merely
Do you know how
learning
many
vocabulary.
moves there are in the human brain? Really, you don't worry, you won't use them all up.
I feel that he has reached his capacity though.
Yeah. Well, you need another sort of. You need an update. You need some more memory.
Woke up to some interesting news. It's good when this happens because it sets me up for the day ahead. If it's miserable news, it affects my day. It said on the news that they have found 2 new flies.
Fucking hell, more insects! What have you done? Is that what you've done this summer?
Bombs, double in the Middle East, bombs, 2 new flies found.
Ladybird climbs up arm.
They were found in the UK and they were found close to each other. Maybe this happened because they were different than the other flies and weren't expected to
Oh,
hang about
another
together,
fucking
so
royal
that's why they
flush,
knocked
let's
about
go.
each other.
That would happen, wouldn't it?
What do you mean?
There's 2 new flies.
What do you mean? Does it mean there are 2 new flies that are a different species?
Yeah, 2 new species, and they found them close to each other, right?
Yeah,
And
but they didn't mean there was one of each.
No, Yeah, they did. They found 2 different ones.
No.
No, they have. Seriously, I know that. That's right. That's a fact. So you've got I don't know the names of them. They give them odd names, don't they? But say
Yeah.
call it A and Fly B, right?
Yeah.
Fly A, I don't know. Say that's orange.
Probably, yeah.
No,
This is
but-
painful.
No, but
This
I'm
is
just making it
painful.
easy
But
for
probably
you.
website
Oh,
will
face
have
card
people
and
don't
all
have
face
it.
Yeah,
okay.
fine. Now, they found the orange one. I went, look at this over here. This is a bit weird. And they've gone, oh, that's a new species. Log it, whatever. And then the other one went, oh, keep your pen handy. Look at this one. It's got hat on. So then they found them both within the same distance.
I don't know what that sentence
Keep
means.
going, keep going, keep going.
They
No, let
found
him
them
try and
both.
finish.
They found them both within the same distance.
But without interrupting him, let him finish this point.
Let me just make one thing clear. Carl Pilkins just said they found them both within the same distance. Think of that!
Don't know what it means, but go on, let him finish this point.
So what I mean is, they weren't knocking about with other normal houseflies because they were probably.
Oh, yes! What a fluke.
Leave it. Yeah, because the other one was also odd, they're hanging about with each other. Don't you understand that? Why is that such an odd concept?
Because you think of it as like 2 little kids in school.
Yeah.
They find out they're both new and they've got something in
Yeah,
common.
they're both goths, so they start hanging out together.
Yeah.
And this was on the news, was it?
Yeah, just on the radio, yeah.
I know if I looked into that story, it would be 90% wrong.
Bit tired today because didn't get to sleep as early as I wanted due to a moth getting in the bedroom.
Fuck me.
I got it in a glass and looked at it for a bit and then let it go because Suzanne wanted to go to sleep. Looked up some interesting news. Some people dug up an old body in Ireland. Turns out it's well old and was here when dinosaurs were here. The really weird bit is it had hair gel in its hair.
Right, what is it?
Fella,
Well, no, it wasn't around when dinosaurs were here then.
just a bit after.
Right, fine. A lot after, yeah, go on. I think any hominid, anything that could even be linked to anything that may become man, is only about 1 million years old, and I think Homo sapien is probably only about 150,000 years old. Dinosaurs are about 150 million to 250 million.
Yeah, no, it's not the age bit, that's amazing. It's the fact of, there's a fella, won't have even had shoes on his feet,
Right.
and yet he was worried about his hairstyle.
Right, well that's definitely not true either. This is unbelievable.
Well, there was a man on the radio doing poetry, says Carl in his diary. I thought I'd have a go at doing a poem about today.
Not really. Steve, I'm a little bit queasy. He hasn't really written a poem.
He's written a small poem.
No, he hasn't really.
Yes. If moths had eyes... Let me read the poem, okay?
It's so good.
You wouldn't interrupt T.S. Eliot.
Okay.
If moths had eyes, would they be happier? How do they know they're not dead? Cavemen hunting for food, but not before.
How do they
start
know
the
they're not
hair
dead?
on their head. What would last longer in dinosaur times? A blind man didn't stand a chance. Not with all them rocks about. I'd rather be a blind moth.
Right. It may be the greatest poem
Now,
ever written.
just dissecting it briefly, you attempt to rhyme in the first 4 lines, but abandon the rhyming system in the last 3. Is there a creative decision for that?
Can we have Carl read that?
By all
Sorry,
means, yeah.
just you read it as you would like to. So this is imagine this, right? Okay, this is going out all over the world. This podcast. And now Carl Pilkington, a new poet from Manchester, London, England, would like to read a poem.
If moths had eyes, would they be happier? How do they know they're not dead? Cavemen hunting for food, but not before they style the hair on their head. What would last longer in dinosaur times? A blind man didn't stand a chance. Not with all them rocks about. I'd rather be a blind moth.
We have bacon and egg on toast. I'm eager to get through the brown sauce, as the bottle is too big to go in any cupboard, so it has to be left on the sideboard. So I had about 4 dollops of the stuff. I love that because, you know, that made it into the diary. He's concerned about the fact that brown sauce is too big, so he's rushing through it.
I know, but I'm just saying the kitchen isn't that big, and it looks messy when you leave stuff out, doesn't it? And we've got this giant brown sauce bottle, and I don't want to chuck it away because that'd be a waste.
So you're having brown sauce and everything, your cornflakes,
yeah.
in your tea.
Yeah.
A wasp got in the flat. You know trouble's brewing. It was massive, the biggest wasp ever. Suzanne asked me to get it out, but I wanted to take a picture of it first. I was getting my phone ready when it flew at me. I reckon the sting on it could have killed a kitten.
So specific.
It ended up flying out the window on its own. Drama averted.
Oh God.
We went out for tea. You're always in a cafe. That's what this diary. You spend so much time in a cafe. There were loads of flying ants. I kept kicking the table because I could feel them on my legs. I wouldn't be that jumpy normally, but I still had flashbacks of the giant wasp from the morning. Suzanne told me to stop being stupid because I was ruining her night out.
A night out in a cab. Brilliant.
What was it, her birthday?
And flashbacks from an incident.
Yeah.
Like he's some sort of like war veteran. What is it? It's the wasp. It could have killed a kitten.
Bought some wallpaper.
8, 2, 3,
got
4,
back
5.
and got on with it.
Yes.
The wall that we've papered before has got a big mirror under it. We papered on top of it again. I ended up reading my phrase book while Suzanne did the rest of the tidying up. Now, what's your phrase book? This is just you trying to master English, is it?
It's just a book that tells you little sayings and how they came about.
An interesting phrase is potluck. It came about when all people ate is stews. They used to chuck all sorts of stuff into the stew. You stuck your spoon in, and sometimes you got something nice like beef, or you could end up with a bit of frog. It's potluck.
Good, isn't it?
That's what it said in the book, did it?
A bit of frog.
Got up and checked the wallpaper out. There are loads of air bumps, and it's buckled on the joints. I wish we'd never done it. Suzanne said the washer was broke and it's out of his warranty. She called up the people who made it and they said it will cost
Level up
£150 to
flash,
fix.
level up icon,
I don't know how they know
yes.
that when they haven't even seen it. I want to smash it to bits and see what they can do for £150. So much anger.
I want to smash it to bits. That'd be great, wouldn't it? 150, you sure? Come on. It's just like a cube.
Smash it to bits.
Car crackers.
Amazing.
I watched the news and calmed down a bit because there was a story about some Siamese twins who are having an operation. They've got 2 heads, 4 arms, 2 legs, 1 liver. The doctor said they will have 1 leg each. I felt bad worrying about the washer when people have bigger problems like the Siamese twins. Ricky and Steve asked me to do a poem about 1 day a week, so I thought I would do one today. I can't obviously do it justice, so I should let the master read it.
You've done another poem?
Yeah, you said, you know, just do one. If you have a day where you've had a lot of emotions.
Well, I loved the poem, and so did the listeners, and I knew they would. So if you can do that every week, that'd be a joy
Well, you
for me.
You can't force a poem though.
No, I
so
know.
a diary's easy to do because you just write down what you're doing.
But
Yeah.
you've got to have some really meaty subject matter to be able to write a poem, Rick, as you'll discover.
I know.
Right, so, you know, you've heard what problems they had that day.
Go on then.
Bubbled wallpaper. What a mess. Washer dry and knackered. What a mess. Siamese twins separated. 1 leg less.
There was an animal in the paper today that I've never before seen. It's called an alpaca. They are gormless looking. The fella who breeds them said they are easy to look after because they're used to harsh conditions because they normally live in the mountains. The problem with this is they will turn useless eventually, and then if we tried to bung it back on the Andes, they won't like it. It's like how people win these live like a star for a week competitions. They're not good for anyone. Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
They're gormless
Living
looking.
somewhere.
But he's not worried about that.
How
He's
good is he?
only breeding them for something else.
Yeah, but say if eventually, you know, the world's getting busy, there's hardly any room, and we go, right, what can we shift here? What's getting in our way that we can shift? Well, those funny looking things came from the Andes, bung them back.
Bung
Right,
them
and they
back.
put 'em back. And they go, oh, they don't like it. They're not surviving, they're dying out. Why did we bring them here? Oh, it was closer. Yeah, but look, we've died out now.
Sorry, this is not
This
with
is a whole
yourself.
scenario.
This isn't happening. Don't get angry about it like it just happened and you're sick of it. No, this has happened
No,
yet.
I'm just looking at how it will happen. Leave them where they were.
But
It's
you're
like-
getting angry about things that you're speculating on now. It's absurd, Carl. Not once have
That
I
was
read
an
here about
argument
your
with
anger
yourself.
about terrorism or international, political injustice. Not once have you written about that. Only about the fact we may send animals back to the Andes.
I know, but just because it just annoyed me, that's all. They brought them here, some fella's getting a load of praise because they brought this weird animal into the country, and yet it's like, well, they were on the Andes for a reason. Leave them there. It was happier there. I mean, I feel guilty when I open a bag and a fly flies out of it, and I think, where's that come from?
What bag are you opening with flies? What bag?
No, just when, like, the bag I took the computer home in, a fly flew out of it, and I thought, when did that get in that bag? Wherever brought that from? And it's the same thing. It doesn't want to be somewhere else. It was where it was.
Ooh, polychrome.
And that's the same with this Palaco, whatever.
Palaco.
Oh God! It's amazing. It really is the ramblings of a madman, isn't it?
Some new sea thing has been found.
There's no headlines on the news.
It wasn't found by sea experts. It was found on eBay. Someone was selling it for a fiver. I don't see the point in buying something that you don't know what it is.
What do you mean? What do you mean? It was
Someone's found some sort of shell with a thing living in it.
right.
They thought, oh, I've never seen one of these before, I can flog it on eBay. Someone bought it and then wanted to look after it, went to some sea expert, and they said, oh, I don't know what that is. That's the story. It's just weird how stuff's being found on eBay.
No, it wasn't
Shit.
found on eBay though, was it?
Yeah, but that's where the specialist people sort of picked up on it. It's just weird that, I mean, all I was saying is I wouldn't want one. If you don't know how to, if it's a new creature, you don't know what makes it happy. When you get a kitten, you go, stroke its head, loves it, right? And you can do that knowing that it's liking it. If I had a little seashell, and you go, does it sit in water? I don't know. Do you know what I mean? You could end up...
Alright, use $1
So
per
that's why I
card
wouldn't want it.
played.
It's nice to have rules, isn't it? It's nice to know what you're doing with something.
Well, as you write in the
See who
diary, it's like if an
discard.
alien landed
We
and wanted to
need
live with you. As much fun as it might sound, it wouldn't be long before you got annoyed with it because it wouldn't eat the food you gave it.
That's what I'm saying, but I couldn't have a go at it because it might not like pasta.
It might not.
Got up and put the radio on. I listened to the story that the vicar read on Radio 2.
Yeah, that could be good.
Shit.
Jesus was 33
Cash
when
me out.
when he died. He said he was more into the idea of doing a lot in your life than living for ages. This was linked to the news about the doctor who's come up with some stuff that he's been injecting himself and his wife with that makes you age better. I looked it up on the internet. It wasn't worth them doing it because they are already old looking. I don't know why people want to stay looking young. You can wear a bald head better if you're old because hairs are replaced by wrinkles.
That's drivel.
No, it's not drivel. It's
Pointless.
just
A pointless entry
Played
to the diary. That.
cards with
It's
Diamond
not,
Suit
because
give
that could
plus
be
4
like
months.
an
I
important
like
bit
that
in, like, world
one.
history.
Cards,
What?
That
even rank.
that people, that someone's trying to make people not age.
I might
age
get rid
is
of that
good,
one.
Isn't it? When you see an old
But that's been
person,
going forever.
what has?
People trying to age better.
No, but he's talking about if you're 90, he wants people to look like you're
Alright,
30,
fucking
and that's not good.
whatever.
because
I like
How,
this
how
card.
would the world run when that's going on?
Well, I agree. But
You know, when
again,
people-
it's not a revelation.
If I like chatting to old people because they know a lot of stuff. So if I'm sat on a train and someone's old, I'm happier talking to them about.
They get up and move after about 10 minutes.
Well,
No,
no,
but
the
they-
fact that
but-
many of them are infirm and can.
Yeah, they have to stay there and listen to this one.
But yeah, even that means that they're getting more out of life in a way because they don't move about as much, so they have more thinking time. It is weird how that happens to you as you get closer to death.
Jesus.
You know, you're not working as much because you're resting, and you can think back about your life, and you can think, oh, I had a good one. Actually, it's not been that bad. Whereas if
But you must have started that now, because you've been doing nothing for the past 3 months.
yeah, but I'm just well, that's, like I'm saying, it is a good thing for you to do to sort of think about what you've been doing with your days and your weeks.
And how
stuff.
do you assess your life so far? With all this spare time you've had in your hands and moping around and moaning about your illness and just sitting around, right? You've been introspecting, have you?
Yeah.
Go on then. What have you come up with?
I haven't come up with anything. I'm just, I'm just, you know, I have an all right life, and things are changing.
Oh, keep saying that.
No, but you don't know how much they are changing to the point of I don't know if I mentioned the squirrel eating Mars bars, but from that, from that happening to monkeys opening bottles with lids on them, to it's mental out there. It's madness what is going on. And all I'm saying is old people need to be old people. You need oldness. You need to see old people. You need to go, right, they might have a solution. They've been on the earth longer. Quick, we need an answer. How old are you? I'm 32. Well, you look 78.
I don't know what you're saying! I don't know who that conversation was with. And I think you made the opposite point at the beginning. If you say you're 30, you look 78. You were saying about...
Yeah, look 78.
You look 32. I don't know what
Oh,
you're saying.
amazing.
You're on the wrong side then. You did that whole thing and you bollocksed it up again. In your brain.
I'm just saying, either way, you need to have people who look old. Otherwise, who's in charge?
I don't know what you mean. You say, even if, so you're saying it'd be alright to make 78-year-olds look 32 as long as there were some 32-year-olds that look 78, as long as you've got old-looking people.
No, but say
Can I
like...
tear this page out? Because it's worthless.
What I mean is, when I went to the doctors,
Oh.
I saw the specialist, right, about the kidney stones. I was asking him all the straight questions.
Go on.
Is it life-threatening?
No.
You know, how long am I going to be out? All
Couple
the
of
rest of it,
days.
right? Now, he
As
was...
it turned out, it is life-threatening and you've been out for 3 months whinging about the fucking thing. Strange.
Now, he was quite old. He looked about 55. And that reassured me in a way. In a way it didn't, because he's one of them doctors who doesn't open his eyes much, and I kind of thought, I hope you
I
open
don't know
them
what
wide.
you're talking about. What do you mean? What do you mean he didn't?
I know what he means.
One of those sort of doctors who's either that overworked or he does that.
Oh,
he's tired, so
God.
he's going, right, what we're going to do is, and he's doing that with his eyes shut, he's
Well,
talking like that.
this is radio.
I know, but I'm telling you, so you can see.
But people are meant to be listening to this.
But if they can't imagine me with my eyes shut,
Well, tell him you got your eyes shut. Just
Right.
say he had his eyes shut.
yeah, he had his eyes shut.
Had he been reading this? Bored stupid, I imagine. He's just trying to get a...
Well, do you know what I mean? Or I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I know what he
Exactly.
means, yeah.
People
He's so
know
spot
much,
on.
You don't even have to look at it.
You don't know what you're talking about. Who is so educated that they don't need to open their eyes?
You see it, you see like...
He's not working those. He's blind. No, he's been reading too much. He doesn't have his eyes anymore.
Old people.
He doesn't need his eyes anymore, doesn't he?
Posh and they talk, and whenever they talk, their eyes are shut and they
I
open.
don't know what this observation is.
I don't understand why you've never seen that.
I've never seen an old, educated man wearing tweed who doesn't bother open his fucking eyes.
Steve,
I
have you-
don't know what you're talking about.
Steve, have you seen? Do you know what I mean when people don't sort of open their eyes when they're talking to you, and it can be quite annoying because it's like they're saying, "I'm not interested about you sat there. I'm not bothered if you're listening. I'm saying what I'm saying because I say what I say." And it can be quite annoying.
If he has got his eyes closed, he's probably just trying to absorb what you're saying and think carefully about
Probably.
it, so he
Anyway,
doesn't misdiagnose
I'm
you.
not having a go at him.
Well, it sounds
I'm
like
just
you are.
saying he was 50 odd, and I was happy that he was there telling me.
I don't know why you were watching his eyes when he was telling you about your insides.
Because you can tell a lot by people's eyes. That's what I said about jellyfish. But, you know, just lines in a face tell a few stories, and I don't think we should get rid of them lines.
Looks like the world's fattest man is having an operation to get rid of some of the fat. He has to have an iron bed because that's the only thing that can hold his weight. There's also a man whose skull has fell out. He's in hospital somewhere. I hate that. It would make me panic. The hospital is busy with people coming in to look at their head.
What are you talking about there? That tells us nothing. Right, it's impossible for a skull to fall out.
How are scholars in 10,000 years going to be... What are they going to decipher from that?
They can sort of go,
There's not enough incident detail.
But how did his skull fall out?
circulation problems.
But answer the question. How did his skull fall out? Fall out of what?
He was at home, and I don't know if he was combing his hair or something, but it come off.
What did?
His skull.
What do you mean, his skull? Do you know what the skull is?
It's a part of the head.
Well, no, it's the structure of the head. It's the bone. Do you mean the top of the skull?
This is only useful if you have all the salient facts. Then it would be of interest to us. We could.
Well, I couldn't take that on. I'm busy. I'm not going to start looking into stuff in depth.
God. You're such an idiot. You are the best, idiot in the world.
Well, I don't want to be premature, but that entry is followed by, I injured my toe the other day by dropping the toaster. Instead of letting it hit the floor, I tried to catch it with my foot. I didn't think I'd done any harm, but my nail looks like it could fall off. I might show it to the doctor when I get me kidney stones out. We could easily get by without nails on the feet. They are more trouble than they're worth.
You're so wrong. You're so wrong.
I think on the days when cavemen without shoes and animals.
Oh
need
my
nails,
god.
I don't think we need them now. I honestly, because you hear about ingrowing toenails, right? So that's a problem. You've got to cut them. Stuff gets under there and gets infected. Get rid of them. You won't have any of that.
Ah!
As long as you wear
Damn.
shoes.
No, you'd have unprotected toes and fingers, wouldn't you?
I didn't say on the fingers, just on the toes.
Idiot!
So why do you need them
I
on
can't believe I
fingers and not
fucked it.
toes?
Because you
I was a
use
bit
it-
too
you use it on some
blasé.
stuff. I've said about toenail out. It'd be good
Oh,
to
well.
have it growing on the head.
What?
Just having like
Yeah,
a
this is
sheet
really
of it,
fun. I'm gonna keep
just
playing.
like a nail on the forehead.
More
It wouldn't
vapes,
look weird 'cause
more
we'd all have
drinks.
it. I'm not saying.
What are you
just-
talking about now?
I'm just saying. I don't want to go on about evolution and stuff because we've done it all.
What
But-
do you think the skull is for?
No, but I mean on the outside, so that when you bang your head, it's a little bit more protection. Like people. I mean, you're looking at me like that. Why'd you wear a helmet on a bike then?
because the bike wasn't meant to be invented. We weren't meant to whiz along at 70 miles an hour with evolution.
I know, but because life's changing, like you've said.
But you can't go, let's evolve, let's re-evolve.
Okay, let's assume we've got this nail on our head that's growing out of our forehead.
So we look like one big thumb.
Yeah. Which weirdly, Carl kind of, I mean, you can almost imagine it looking at Carl now. You can imagine a big nail there. Does
Be
the nail
great.
continue to grow? Do we have to trim the head nail?
Yeah, in the same way you get a haircut.
Why is that preferable in your mind to just wearing a crash helmet in instances where you might have something hit your head?
Just because, for a start, helmets, you have to carry them around with you. That's one thing that's put me off having a motorbike. Whenever you see someone on a motorbike, it's all like the clothes they've got to wear. And it's like a big upheaval, isn't it?
Carl's like us.
You can get in with
You
your
know,
shorts
oh,
and
it's a
flip-flops
big
on.
upheaval.
A motorbike, it's like
It's all
it's like
too
you're an
much
astronaut
effort.
or something, you're only nipping down the road for some milk. Do you know what I mean? So what I'm saying is get
But
rid
does
of.
it annoy you having to put shoes on every day and underpants and a vest and I don't know.
No, but once they're on,
jacket?
I'm not carrying them. They're on me. If I had to then take the shorts off for whatever reason and walk around holding them, I'd go, I can't be bothered. I don't like holding a bag. I don't like bags. We carry too much around with us now. I don't like carrying stuff.
We carry
It's
too
a
much
hassle,
around
innit?
with us now.
It's just endless things he doesn't want to do. Like doing this, like carrying bags. Who the hell has a gripe about carrying bags? Why is that a concern?
Because it's stuff that's on
I
you.
love the way that he wouldn't mind having a nail going out of his fucking head, but he doesn't want to carry a bag.
What's good with it is everybody's got one of these. And,
But it's not going to happen,
and
Carl.
the most important thing in your body, apart from the heart,
A
the brain,
fucking
so
nail
protect that,
trying
not
to
the
get
toes.
his head.
The toes we can get by
Please,
without the
people.
toes, but your head's important.
Oh
There's a lot
god.
of stuff in your head. And I know all this just after seeing the Bodyworks thing. I went to see the show on where there's a load of like dead bodies and that, and you can see how much stuff's in the body, and there's loads of stuff. There's nothing in there that you don't need. It's all doing stuff. Everything in your
Well,
body.
we've been
But
telling you
just
that for
said-
years.
But you reckon you don't need the toenails?
Yeah, that's on the outside. I'm saying everything that's on the inside of your body, right?
You don't need the appendix.
No, but doesn't that depend on what lifestyle you have?
Well, it's a hangover of when we probably ate a lot more cellulose, and it's
Yeah, well, they might come back. Things are always coming back, aren't they? So if people start eating them again,
what about male nipples?
sort of looks all right though, doesn't it? Because the chest is quite plain, so with nothing on it, you'd go, oh, what's this? It just balances it out. I think it looks all right. I think it works. So leave it. But what were we talking about?
But wouldn't you rather have maybe a little like a rib cage around the testicles? Because you get a whack in them and it
Yeah, that's pretty good.
not an invention, Carl. It's not an invention, and we can't do it. But
would you be able to sit down still? Because that's the good thing with them at the moment is movement. So it sort of works. But don't they say they said something about testicles at the Bodyworks thing?
well, they're on the outside.
Put yours away, Carl. You're not one of the exhibits.
They're on the outside because they have to be a few degrees below body temperature for I think the Sertoli cells to
So that's an odd design. That they had to go there because it's a bit of an odd place to have them.
Where would you suggest? Dangling
Probably.
from the throat?
Sort of.
I want to redesign you, right? You can possibly do this now. This is something you can actually do, probably. You could probably have your testicles anywhere. So where would you want them?
You've got a giant forehead nail.
Yeah. You could have that. It probably wouldn't grow, but we could certainly have that.
I just mean like, because if all it's about is temperature, you don't
Yeah.
want to get them too hot.
Yeah.
Well, they're getting hot down there because you're wearing pants and what have you.
Hmm.
So have them nearer to the outside of the body.
Well, they are on the outside of the body.
No, but we wear pants over them.
So you wear pants over them because their testicles and polite society suggest that you don't show your
Yeah, but that's
testicles.
the odd thing, isn't it? That's what's happened somehow. That we've said testicles shouldn't be seen.
Well, then just cut a hole in your trousers. If it's only about, keeping them cool, and because they're too hot, why don't you just hang them out your shorts?
Because there's too many sort of seats that are shared these days, isn't there? But what I'm saying is,
Well, what are you saying?
Where would
have-
you put them?
somewhere like sort of under the ears, so it sort of just looks like lobes.
So you would redesign your body to have a pair of testicles
For
hanging
lobes.
from your ears.
And when people are sometimes talking, they do sort of mess with their ears, and they're always saying check for lumps. More handy.
Had a late night last night because I stayed up to watch a program about monkeys.
It's already good.
Of course you did.
It's already good.
Now, before I read on, I mean, is this not some kind of monkey news? Is this not a late return to monkey news?
Well, it's not that good.
Is it not? Whereas the other monkey news is
Oh, chimpanzee, that's some more shit.
this is what he says. This is what he gleaned from the program about monkeys. It sat on a bridge and wanted stuff off people to walk over the bridge.
What?
So it was acting as some kind of toll booth,
This
was
is
it?
ridiculous.
No, it was a bridge in like the jungle.
Oh, shut the fuck
It's a monkey that sat on a bridge.
Shut
and,
the fuck up.
Go through the area.
No, it's a monkey
to look up them.
who realised that if he sits there, he'll get stuff because it look like it's a cute little chimp begging.
No, but every time.
Yeah, because you give a monkey, I'm as bad as him now. If you give a chimpanzee a banana, and he starts realising that humans have things to give.
Yeah, but it's all
Squirrels
sorts of
learn
stuff.
that. I mean, you don't go, you wouldn't say, went to the park, there's squirrels waiting at the gate. You have to give them a toll to go in. They're only going to give them a nuts. They come up to you every time. You fucking idiot.
After watching it and fell asleep thinking about it on the bridge right now.
He says it.
Bad really, because the
You
monkey
fucking
worked hard
idiot.
for its food. It made me remember the slug I saw yesterday that was
Oh
eating bird
god.
food. Nobody would ever help a slug with food like they do with ducks and monkeys. A slug's life is pretty bad. The only time they come out of their den is when it's raining.
Den.
So even their days out are depressing.
It is. Do you know what I mean?
No.
It is like, it's a horrible thing to be, innit? A slug.
Love him talking about what is it like to be a slug.
No, just because like the monkey, even though it was being quite aggressive, everyone was like, "Oh, give it some water," and it was well like kitted out. It had like chocolate bars, bottled water, some like fizzy stuff, and all that.
An iPod, it was listening to Monkey News.
He could have had one if he wanted one. It was getting away with murder on that bridge, and that's just because it was furry. Yeah, if that was like a blob, like a slug, there's no way people would be that friendly towards it, and it just annoys me how you get this pecking order for like no matter what creature you are, favouritism. And that slug was only eating that bird poo because it wasn't being offered stuff.
If it was offered toffees or whatever.
Well, it's just sad, isn't it? It's come to that. That's what its life has come to.
Yeah, but it's not a
It's
mollusk
raining, like
that's
I said.
down on its fucking luck.
he didn't live in a big country house
No,
and his
but
wife
it
left
is.
it, the
I
kids
was
went and started hitting the
watching
bottle.
it, and I kind of thought, and look, they do only come out in the rain, and it's depressing, and it'll probably get killed in a bit, and that was its last meal. I just...
Last meal.
But it
Oh
doesn't have
god, my
steak and
luck,
chips,
horrible.
It
no,
doesn't
a leaf.
have.
It must like a leaf or at the end of the day, it's an insect. They love a
It's
leaf.
not an insect.
Well, it's part of that gang. It's part of that. No, it's part of
They
that.
hang out together. They hang out
It's not.
together.
Why do you think it's part of that
Because
gang?
it knocks about in the woods in the same place as a spider does. But what I'm saying is they're eating boring stuff because that is what's
It's
in
not
their
boring
area.
stuff to them. They're not. I have no opinion of it at all. They take in sustenance.
No, but where you are is what you eat. When I'm in London, I'll have beans on toast for lunch. On holiday, what? Tapas? Go on, I'll have a bit. So it's whatever you eat, what's in that area.
Suzanne went off to work and I went to the shop to buy some envelopes. The shop was empty, but the fella behind the counter was on the phone and just kept talking even though he could see I was waiting. I started to count backwards from 20. When I got to 6, he hung up and served me. I won't use the shop again. Question, why count backwards from 20?
So he's thinking, what's going to happen at 1? If I start counting from 1, he's going, well, let him carry on.
What, out loud?
So, not really loud, but like more of a mouth action, so he could see who was doing it. You know, like,
Sorry, you just started miming counting backwards to a man in a shop.
he's on the phone. The
Yes.
shop is empty.
Come on.
I
Yes.
thought he'd like me custom. He could have served me and stay on the phone, even though I don't like that. at
What?
least
Have
he's
a
still doing
go
it.
on then, I'll have a
You know,
beer.
Sorry,
What a
excuse me,
legend.
please.
Yeah. Well, I stood there and I thought it's annoying me now. My kidneys aching.
Me kidneys aching.
So I thought, right, I'm going to give him 20 seconds, and if he hasn't got off the phone, I'm leaving. And when I got to about 6, he served me. What's wrong with that? Again,
You are
giving
one
yourself.
of the strangest people.
It's just giving yourself a thing. I could have been stood there for
Free.
ages.
He's one of the strangest people who's free to walk.
Yeah.
It's
the
about
streets.
no. I set myself a little target, and I thought I don't want to waste another 30 seconds in here. I'll give him 20. It worked. He served me at 6.
But it didn't work. Yeah, but did he do it because you were doing that, or did he finish his phone call?
I don't know. I was busy counting.
Looked at what's been going on in the world. There was a human head attached to a seagull's body in a jar.
Is that all it says?
This is the sort of weird stuff that goes on behind surgery doors. I doubt it ever flew because the head would have been too heavy.
Well, of course it wasn't. It didn't happen. It wasn't live.
No, but they try this stuff, don't they? That's like that program I watched with a
Well,
monkey's head
who
on.
has ever tried to put a human head on a seagull's body?
They've done loads of stuff like that. It's part of us moving on, isn't it? It's-
What are you talking about?
I'm not going
Carl?
to get into arguing about
Well,
science
you're
because it's
wrong.
all
Don't
behind
talk
closed doors.
shit.
How do you think we can change a heart now from another body? You have to try things out. It's trial and error. All sorts of weird stuff goes on in hospitals, but we let it happen because it's to help us out in the long run, isn't it?
But what are they aiming towards when they're going to find out if you can put a head on a seagull's body? What is that? What are they want to learn, and how do they want to apply that knowledge? A new heart is obviously for a reason. It saves a life.
Yeah,
What is this to save money on transport? Instead of getting a bus pass, you go, can I put my head on the seagull's body? I go, well, it won't work. We'll try it.
Yeah, but there is odd things like that. Like I saw a fish the other day, right? And
Right.
honestly, it's the weirdest thing. It was just like a blob with a face. Now I would never have said, yeah, let that swim about. I'd have killed it from day dot. I would have gone, get rid of it.
Oh God! Under what circumstances would you have killed that from day dot?
Or, I'm just saying, looking at it, I'd say that does not work. And it looked sad. It looked like it didn't want to be about.
Have you got her number? Now, of course, for those of you who have not been keeping abreast of Carl's medical complaints, just brings up to speed, Carl. You had to go into hospital this week because previously you'd had.
I've been in
things.
and out, honestly, I've been in and out of that hospital just with kidney problems, really painful and what have you. And
He
yeah,
had
so-
kidney stones, alright.
No, but
sorted.
seriously.
Monday. I had a bit of a lie-in today because I have to get up early for the operation tomorrow. Not only have I got to have tubes shoved up my knob, but I also have to get up at 5:50. Suzanne said I could have what I want for my last dinner. It's not your last dinner, you're going for an operation.
Yeah, but you can't take things for granted these days.
Oh, for
Shepherd's pie and peas.
I
Suzanne
like
made
how
it from
annoyed it
scratch.
makes Ricky.
As nice as it was annoying. Because making stuff from scratch means loads of pots, and it's my job to do the washing
Oh
up.
my
So much
god.
as the food was nice, there was loads of pans and that. People who get their last dinner on death row don't have to wash up. Got up at 5:55.
Flush.
You were supposed to be getting up at 5:50 on the other page. You were 5 minutes late getting up.
He's often late.
Often late.
No, just because I
Full
needed to have
house.
water.
Yeah.
Before 6 o'clock, they said don't have anything after 6.
We'll get up at 5:50 then, like you planned to.
Don't
You're having
take
5 minutes sleeping.
Doesn't take 10 minutes to have water though, does it?
Well, why did you say 5:50 in the first time?
Because then it tricks me head, doesn't it? Going on for 5 minutes.
Tricks me head. Because then it tricks me head.
It got to the hospital and had to wait in the waiting room. There was another 9 people in there waiting to be sorted. I got called in. They sat me on a bed and took all my details down. 5 minutes later, I'd been knocked out. I got woke up when they were ripping a pipe out of my throat. I felt more rough this time. The doctor came to see me and said he couldn't find a stone, so I must have passed it. I said, "Are you sure?" He said, yeah, we filled your kidney with water and expanded it, and there was no hiding place. I sat in the recovery room for an hour while they found me a bed. One of the fellows who was sat in the room with me this morning got wheeled in. They couldn't wake him up. All the nurses were laughing because he didn't want to wake up. I bet they were laughing at me when I was in the theatre. Someone told me they totally strip you when they're operating. I would have looked like the alien on the Boswell incident.
Boswell!
It's quite a nice analogy if it weren't for the fact that you said Boswell. The Roswell incident. Didn't sleep much through the night because there was a 60-year-old fellow shouting at the nurse about his pillows. I don't think I slept through a full hour with one thing or another going on. My bed was next to the toilet, so I kept hearing the flush.
How do they sleep in hospitals, though? They wake you up to give you fucking sleeping pills and things, don't they? How do you sleep in there? It's always hot. It's always like 90 degrees.
There's no air.
Is that to make you drink water?
I don't know what it is. There's no air. There was an old fella across from me who kept breaking wind. He didn't even try and cover it. He was just of that age where he didn't care. Just like, that's what I do. I'm in the hospital, leave me alone.
Oh God.
What do you mean?
Just, I don't know what was wrong with him. I talked to him because at first I felt sorry for him. I was a little bit like, you know, he's had no visitors. No one's calling him up, so I'll talk to him. But then he got that familiar with me that he'd just be doing it whilst I'm chatting to him. Just like he's my granddad or something. It's just like, oh, that's what he does. It's like, well, I'm ill as well. Stop doing that. Honestly, unbelievable. He didn't even try and cover it with a cough. It was just like...
Amazing.
Got home and sat down. My pains are coming back, but the doctor said this would happen, that my insides are still in shock, so I need to take it easy. It's 9 o'clock. I'm in agony. I can't do the diary for the rest of the day. Jesus. So you may as well just tell us then what happened.
Right, well, yeah, after that, went back in. Suzanne just got frustrated with me because I was rolling about on the floor and she was trying to look after. So
Rolling around on the floor.
I thought it was with your lodger.
So,
And she said, look, if you're in pain, do something. She said, you know...
You went and got a cold plate.
Yeah. No, use an ashtray. Plates are for liver damage.
She said, right, come on. Let's,
Oh my God,
I
wrong
can't
button.
put up with this.
Idiot.
It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. So we left the flat and what have you. Got in a taxi. He filled up on the way, which was annoying.
He did it.
That
He
is
did.
cheeky.
That really, I mean, he could
On
see
the
I was
way
in
to the
pain.
hospital.
So
Because he's not an ambulance driver.
Did you explain that to where you
no,
were going
I
to?
was in that sort of thing where you just can't be bothered. Do you know what I mean? I was in a sweat and
He
stuff.
came back with a scratch card and some barbecue.
Briquettes, yeah.
So anyway, he gets us there and he doesn't charge us, which is pretty decent. of him.
That's alright, yeah.
So I go in,
Oh my God.
and he's like,
What am I doing?
I don't know if you've been in like A&E at like,
Agree with my emotion.
2:30 in the morning. It's
Oh.
just depressing. Fluorescent light doesn't help because it makes everyone look iller than they actually are. So in there was a woman who was just sat there crying. She wasn't holding onto any part of her body. She was just sat there whinging. And when you're feeling bad, you've got that going on. So you just want to tell her to shut up. There was a fella who was like moped over in a wheelchair that someone had just chucked in.
Moped over.
It looked like somebody had just sort of found him and wheeled him in.
Nurse? Who's the guy moped over?
So this gay fella came through.
How
And,
do you know he was gay?
just the way he was. I'm not having a go. He was a good fella. Do you know what I mean?
A
He-
doctor, you mean?
No, he was he was a nurse.
Right.
And he came through and just sort of went, oh, how are you? And I was like, oh, I've had better days. So he got
As
me
you
on
mentioned in the diary, I remembered the first time when I came here, they said the nurse might put a tablet up my arse. I thought the chances of that happening had just increased.
Carl.
Oh, Carl!
Yeah, but I would have let him do it. Honestly, I was that sort of out of it. That,
Of course you'd let him do it. He's a qualified nurse.
No, but the way I am now, say if it was just a
God.
tablet for sorting out my blood pressure,
Mm.
and I walked in there and he went,
Increases
oh, hello.
rank of
And he
up
said,
to
yeah,
2
let's put that. I'd
selected
go, hang on a
cards.
minute. But what I mean is that night, I would have just let him put 3 up, honestly. It's just weird, isn't it, how your body just goes, let them get on with it, and you trust anyone, don't you? When you're in that much pain and you need
And
help.
they're a qualified nurse, yes.
They gave me some morphine, and my sort of head caved in again like last time, and then the pain went. But anyway, just turns out that I'd had a load of like blood clots in the bit from my kidney to my bladder, and that was acting as a sort of a stone again.
No, it's just,
So that's
it's just
what-
a scab, isn't it, where it's curing it?
No, but all the work, when they blew up the kidney, they blew up the kidney 4 times its normal size, so there was no hiding place for the stone.
Yeah.
So when they did that, it caused a lot of blood. It must have ripped the sides of it and stuff. And then that blood was in the kidney, and it went down the pipe and blocked it up a little bit. And that's the pain that I had. It was sort of had problems getting through all this thick blood that they'd caused. So the weirdest thing that happened when I was in there, right? The morning like after I'd had the morphine and what have you, right? I slept pretty well. But I woke up and you have like a telly for your own bed that you're allowed to use if you pay for it, right? So the glow from that woke me up because they come on at about 7:10, and the telly's in front of your head, right? So you're getting this glow and you're going, oh, what's that now? And I looked at it, and all it had written on it is Carl received bad news about your father, right? And I was like, is this what they do now? Because it's such a big hospital, do they just text you sort of news to your bed? And I was kind of like, like I say, it was early, it was 7:10 or whatever. Ian, what's going on? I didn't have my mobile. Suzanne took that. And I was looking, I read it again, I thought, it might come up with more, like, what's up with him? Turns out it was just a review for Neighbours. It just tells you... it tells you what's on the telly that day.
Jesus.
And there's some fella in Neighbours who's called Carl, whose dad went bad. So that sort of woke me up a bit. I had a bit of a shock then. It was kind of like... So I was wide awake at like 7:15 in the morning because my heart went a bit fast because I thought something had happened to me down.
Carl, of course, has written a poem about the experience entitled My Ward.
All I've done here, I've been through I don't know what the word is, a bad experience.
Trauma.
A trauma, yeah, I've been through a load of trauma. So I'm just finishing it off with a little sort of picture for people.
Go on then.
In my ward. It's called my ward. Me, a Chinese fella, and an old bloke who looked like Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. Don't know what was wrong with him, but breaking wind was the symptoms. No one visited him or called him. He seemed quite lost to me. As well as wind problems, he had a colostomy. When I left, I said see you to the old man. Turned out the other fella wasn't Chinese, he was from Japan. I never found out what was up with him.
Oh, Jesus.
You've got a little picture there, haven't you, of me sat in your ward. I'm sat there with that fella who had infections, the old fella who had wind problems. And that's what a poem is, isn't it?
But the detail about you thought he was Chinese and he turned out to be Japanese, how is that evocative? That's just a piece of misinformation. It's just
I like it.
I imagine a lot of people make
I
that
like
same
it because
mistake.
you know why? It's like he even makes digressions within his poem.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like he could have gone back and erased that, but he didn't. He left that digression in, and I think that's great.
It's very honest.
Yeah. So you've done quite a few bits there from the diary, right? The other week you were saying a diary to sort of be famous and what have you, it's got to have a big event in it. That's a big event in my life, right? Peeps did a diary that had big events in it. You said about the fire on Pudding Lane. I had a kidney stone here.
You write about puddings you've had.
So is that as big as is that a proper diary thing?
It's a proper diary anyway.
I think personally, the
Getting fucked over.
5 or 6 pages you've written about your ill health are genuinely interesting, and I'm sure in years to come it will be an interesting evocation of the NHS in this modern age and how it is, what it's like to be in hospital.
What other diaries are out there?
Well, a lot of them are fictional, of course, Bridget Jones and the like. There are lots of memoirs, but to
I
publish a
don't
whole
know
diary,
why.
I mean, you can
Well,
get
the two most famous diaries I'd have thought was Pepys and Anne Frank.
Yeah.
Kenneth Williams' diaries were published after his death. Many celebrity diaries have been published. Alec Guinness, people like that.
And is that just their last year, or did they do it when they were doing a lot? Because if
yeah.
they're old and sort of not working well, a diary isn't that good.
Well, often the moments prior to their passing are some of the most interesting. You see their final thoughts and final days.
Yeah, but you say different things when you're ill. When I was on that table about to go under and you're thinking this might be it, different thoughts on the world. Do you know what I mean? Different priorities.
What's the most profound thing that you thought that it was because of your illness?
Just as I went under, the last thing I said to this woman was, "Oh, you look different with that on." And
Oh, you look different with a hat on.
yeah, it was a woman who gave me the injection, and she'd been round to the bed beforehand, sort of saying, "Right, you're allergic to this. can you eat strawberries? And I was a bit like, why are you asking me that? And she went, well, no, a lot of people are allergic to strawberries. And I was saying, but is there any trace of strawberries in the stuff? And she's like, no, it's just that a lot of people are. And I said, well, no, I eat them. And then she's like, what about fish? And I said, I like some, but I haven't had them all. And then she turned to Suzanne at that point and said, well, do you know of anything you can't eat? She sort of said,
like turning to the mother.
Yeah.
When the child can't answer.
but she was this woman, and she didn't have a hat on or anything. And then when I went down there, I didn't realise it was the same woman until I was lying there and she started to inject me. And I just said, oh, you look different with that on. And then I went out, and when I woke up, the woman sort of came round and just sort of said, oh, it's weird that was the last thing, like you said. And that made me think that could have been my last, like fighting on the beaches or whatever. That could have been my little thing.
You look different with a hat on, Carl Pilkington.
Oh God!
In its own way, it's quite wise. People do look different with hats on.
I think his last words would be something like, "Can this kill you?"
Yeah. Suzanne, can you drink bleach?
My mum called me to ask me to like. Fuck me, alright. Look, that should be. My mum called me to ask me to look in some of the magazine shops in London for a magazine that she can't find. It's called UFO Data. I said, I ain't heard of it. She said she's seen an advert for it in one of her ghost magazines.
I love the fact that she can't even find the magazine about unidentified flying objects.
Yeah. So we get a clue.
She
there.
thinks I think I saw something, but I don't know whether it was a magazine or not.
So we get a clue there as to why you give any credence to this crap.
Damn.
Yeah, well, it's, I mean,
Mama Pilkington's into the same shit.
there's a lot of space out there, isn't there?
She said that this magazine has got news story about how Aldrin (brackets astronaut) has got some evidence that aliens exist.
Yeah.
I told her that I found out today that the days are about 36 minutes longer on Mars. We chatted about how this is how they are more advanced than us. Do you mean the Martians?
Yeah, if they've got a longer day, that's more time that they're awake working on stuff.
Right, yeah, we know that makes no difference at all.
No, it does.
Think about it. Think
Yeah.
about it.
Look, think about it. 6 o'clock here,
Yeah.
people are going, see you tomorrow, I'm going home. They'll be going, oh, another half hour. They've got a longer day. Productive.
And that's why they're able to fly.
That's why they're whizzing around.
Productive.
Yeah, I've done it over the years.
Christ almighty, what drivel!
Suzanne got in from work at 11:30. I told her about the UFOs in Mars. She said she's too tired to chat. I said, does it mean aliens will be more tired than us, or do they get more
Productive.
sleep? I got no answer. I love it when
It
Suzanne
scares
comes in.
her.
She never indulges
No,
in
it
this.
scares her. Anything with ghosts and UFOs, she sort of...
It doesn't
ignores
scare her, it
does
bores
scare
her.
No, it freaks her out.
Okay. I'm knackered today, and the face feels dry and spotty. Oh God, what's wrong with you?
It starts off moaning! The first thing he does is start moaning! He wakes up and goes, oh, fuck me, I didn't die. Oh, God!
I'm knackered today, and the face feels dry and spotty. I think
Oh,
it's
shit.
the change in water since being
I need to
away.
do it in this
Or
hand.
It could be all the... It could be all the Madeira cake I had yesterday.
I'm gonna burst.
But what's
I'm
the
gonna
Madeira
burst.
cake? The Madeira cake dries you out, does it?
Well, it's just quite fattening, isn't it? But I like it. It's one of my little pleasures.
Oh, God
Suzanne
almighty!
I went for a wander about to try and find the UFO Data magazine for my mum.
Oh,
I
fuck,
didn't know
I'm
which
dead.
category to look under. There were too many magazines. I noticed how on the rude magazines, the women are being pretty rude on the cover, but on the gay magazines, it's just a fella smiling and showing a bit of arse. I don't
Come
know
on,
why
come
gay
on.
blokes would buy it.
Yes!
Blokes have got their own knob to look at if they like knobs.
Ay, ay.
Why were you looking at the gay magazine?
No, I wasn't. It's just that...
Oh, you were?
No.
Oh, you were, you studied them.
Yeah,
Only
it was
one
looking for UFO
hand
data. I
tie.
don't know where they put it.
I don't think you find evidence
Close
about
one.
world's men's pants. Yeah, I don't think you want to boldly go where no man has ever gone before, Carl.
I had no luck trying to find the UFO Data magazine. I will try some other shops. He writes UFO Data magazine every time. He can just put UFO mag, but
No,
no.
but it
You wanna be
reminds me.
right. You wanna
It's
be
sort of-
specific,
If
yeah.
I write stuff down, it means that I remember it more.
Sure.
So, still looking for it.
Got some posts from Oxfam. They're flogging animals for Africa again. They've got new animals in their catalogue now. They've got donkeys and alpacas. Donkeys 50 quid, alpacas 20 pounds. I don't know if this is a special rate or if I could get one from a mam. She's been saying how they've been missing having a pet since they had the cat put down.
Sorry, you don't get it. If you buy that for someone, you don't get it.
Yeah, but they're not bothered where they're going.
Yes,
as long
they
as they're
do.
getting
Of
the
course
money.
they don't. They don't.
No,
they
I'm
don't
definitely.
deliver them.
If I wasn't
It's
fucked
not that they're in
before,
the
I'm
warehouse
definitely
where
am now.
people thinking, I hope people buy this. They're going to put them out there. They're.
But at the end of the day, 50 quid's 50 quid, and they're not bothered. If they're
Right.
sending an alpaca to Africa,
Yeah.
and I'm saying, can you get one to London? To them, that is less hassle.
Right. Carl, that's not how it works. You can't just go and say, oh, I'll have one of them.
They're not bothered. It's for charity.
Carl, of course they are. You can't buy an alpaca for 20 quid. Christ, all right. Plus posted.
I fucking hate this blind. Yeah. Yeah, I can only do
Read about
flash.
a pub that is getting some stick
fucked.
because they've stopped a horse going in. It's been the horse's regular for ages, but there's been some new owners who've taken over the pub, and they said they're serving fresh fruit and don't want a horse in there anymore. She told me some way to breathe that will relax me. I wasn't feeling that relaxed though, because the person behind the counter was banging about making a coffee. Noise stresses me out. I wonder if less deaf people die of stress than people with working ears do.
So you've been up to date on the maths now?
Oh, it's the theories.
Where are you? Oh, where are you up to?
Noisy world, don't it?
It is. London is noisy, very noisy.
I think just everywhere, just noise in general. They were
Yeah.
saying how like every noise
I'm waiting for the
has
next
been
step.
used at least 5 times or something.
What do you mean?
Because there's only so many noises in the world.
I
Think
don't
I'm
know
one
what you're
behind?
talking
Yeah,
about.
nice.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, there's only so many
What do you
noises.
mean every noise has been used 5 times? I don't know what that means. I don't know what it means.
Because
I don't know. I've no idea. Every noise has been used at least 5 times.
there's only so many noises. It's like a piano, isn't there? There's only so many notes.
Colin,
Yeah.
what's her name,
There's only
leave, then
so
she
many
came back. He
noises.
shoots me.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
There's
He's got
stuff, the same
car
noises are
salesman
used
vibes about him,
I
doesn't he?
don't know what that means.
By whom?
Like he's clearly gay. Yeah.
So
So
you
I
like,
remember when it's
He's not genuine at all.
some
Just wants to
girls
be an actor.
make
Yeah, yeah.
noises
You can tell he's not
that
invested.
sound like a Ford Escort, just because there's only so many noises that people can use.
What is he talking about?
Noises are a byproduct. Outside an instrument,
Yeah.
noises are a byproduct. A machine, they don't go, what should we make this noise, make this machine? It makes the noise it makes when
Yeah,
it's
but-
doing
but
something.
why does it make that noise? Why not pick another noise?
They don't pick the
Well, who's
noise.
picking
I
the
know.
noise?
A
That's
printing press makes the noise because it's the sound of the thing
Yeah.
going down.
Yeah,
you
so
know,
the printing-
a hammer makes that noise because that's what it does. No one's going, oh, can we make this make a different noise? No, it's a byproduct.
I
It's-
know. So there's only so many noises.
I don't know what you mean.
You said the byproduct is because of something that's happening, right?
But it's
Yeah.
the physical action, isn't it, and the way that impacts on the surrounding air. That's what how noises are
Cuts
manufactured.
to
It's
When,
not a
when,
choice.
when Stevenson's rocket came, and I went. I went. Can you make it go? It's what. That's the noise it made.
I know, but then, say like a new frog comes out.
Oh, so what do you mean a new frog comes out?
They find a new type of frog.
A new frog comes
They'll
out.
go, yeah, it doesn't sound like that.
What are you talking
Because
about?
there's only so many noises. No animal comes out and makes like a weird noise, and you go, I've never heard that noise before. They go, oh, that sounds like a chicken, or it sounds like a Ford Escort, or there's only so many
What
noises.
frog
Sounds like a Ford
Well,
Escort.
No, but
there
there'll be
can't be
some
many
animal.
because you've used Ford Escort twice as an analogy here. So you're running out of noises. You've come up with chicken and Escort so far.
I can't explain
But the problem
it.
is, a Ford Escort sounds a bit like an Austin Allegro. So
I
don't
know, yeah. And a chicken, you're ripping off the turkey, you cunt.
I read a bit in the news about people being injured while trying to cut open avocados. It's a food that ain't worth injuring yourself for. If it's a hassle to get into, leave it to the experts. I have never bought one. I have also avoided coconuts and pineapples. The amount of hassle to get into these things outweighs the joys they give.
Yeah,
It's the same reason I never bought a pair of Dr. Martin boots. Too much hassle when it's time to take them off.
yeah. A lot of my mates used to wear them in like the 80s. You know, you can't just kick them off, can you? It's a big upheaval.
You've got to unlace them. You mean?
All yeah, I mean, since I found shoes with Velcro on them, brilliant. Just the way I don't understand why
Is
laces.
it because you can't tie your laces?
No, I can do it, but it's wasted time.
You're so lazy. Wasted time. That gives him more time to sit around and look at insects,
How long
eating
does it take to
biscuits.
take off a pair of boots?
Well, it's
14
ridiculous.
seconds?
He can't fit his days as it is.
No, but I don't understand how some inventions.
Any
sort of
interest
catch
in
on
Helldivers
and other
too?
things don't.
But this is what I
Which
mean.
one's
He's
that?
got too much time on his hands. Sitting around at home thinking, why are we not using Velcro more?
But there's
Why
one
are we
Velcro manufacturer going, yes, at
At
last, he
last.
said what needed to be said.
Why don't you get it sponsored? Because you could wear a Velcro toupee.
If
That
so, I
would
won't
be
play
great
too
If we
much.
could do that.
Let me have a looky. Ooh. Alright, this looks pretty fun. Let me see, there's some like trailer or something.
Super Earth, our home, our way of life. But freedom doesn't come free.
Sweet liberty!
Look familiar? Scenes like these are happening all over the galaxy right now. And you could be next. That is,
Awesome.
unless you
Yeah,
make the
Star
most
Trek Troopers for
important
sure.
decision of your life.
I remember
You have
that
the strength
you showed me
and the
this
courage
ages ago.
To be free. Join.
That's
the
right.
Helldivers. Freedom.
Shit, this looks pretty damn cool, man.
Freedom to travel the galaxy and secure the resources we need to build a better tomorrow. The freedom to encounter fascinating life forms and introduce them to our sophisticated technology. The freedom
Could be a
to
little bit
make
of fun,
new
reckon.
friends
So this has just got
and
released, did it?
represent the best.
Session or two for sure. Two chips for every dollar you have. Alright, well, I might give one. Oh, that's alright. But I should have done it on this one. Oh well. Alright, I will have a look at that in a second. Hmm. Alright. What's got the best chance? The flush does. There's more of them in the deck. Ho ho, we are cashed up now. Alright. 10 jack, 9, 10 jack, I need a queen. Well, that's not a good one to use anyway. Get rid of them. Just 2 cards, 2 bonus cards. Oh, fuck. Jack, 2, 2. Oh, well. I was lucky. Oh god. Forget it. Terrible wilds at the top for the multipliers. You know you're done when you're getting terrible results like that. Alrighty, let's bin that. So what's it called? Helldivers 2.
The Federation of Super Earth, keeping managed democracy safe with the lives of our heroes, protecting freedom from tyranny with the gentle touch of an iron fist. But liberty's enemies march ever closer. Together, we must take back control of freedom.
Together for managed democracy.
Together for victory.
Together for liberty.
Together for liberty.
Together, they fight for freedom. Will you? Enlist in the galaxy's elite fighting force. Work together.
pretty looks pretty cool. I might buy it tomorrow. Let's see how much cash I got. I had a shitload of bills. The old rates came in. It's like $2,000. Fucking cunts. I might go chill anyway. Oh, I've got $50 in my Steam account already. Oh well, might as well use that to buy it. That's alright. Perfect. Oh, whoops. Brilliant. Oh yeah, 70 gig, that won't be too long. Oh, it's only 20 gig. Oh, unpacks to 70. Nice. Oh, my back's fucked. Oh. So I'm just gonna grab a cup of tea. Just played the tutorial in one mission. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm pretty wrecked as well, man. Fucking going in the office has destroyed me today. In fact, I might just let it download and I'll play tomorrow morning. Might just go chill and watch some bollocks on telly. Find something to watch. Yeah, nice. Oh yeah, H3 tomorrow as well. Hell yeah. Cool. Well, I'll probably yeah, I'll jump on after that. Probably jump on in the afternoon and that. Alright, man. I'll speak to you tomorrow anyway. Have a good one, man.